Good morning, KROQ listeners. I love each and every one of you.
Woo! Where did that come from? Whoa, sweet David Snake, did you see that?
What's up, Klein and Alley Show?
This show is not important. What is important is that we get to live in a country that allows us to have a show like this.
Hey, it's KROQ.
Good morning, Klein, Alley. You guys are great. Listen to you every day.
Viva Klein and Alley Show.
Game's the game.
Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
I just eat a lot of candy.
Get out of bed, got sleep in my eyes, clouds in my head. I need a shot of something to make my motor go.
I'm Wayne.
Yes, I do. So I turn on the Klein and Alley Show.
No!
Give me some Klein and Alley Show.
He's got to be gay.
Give me some Klein and Alley Show.
I'm a loser.
Get your motor running with the Klein and Alley Show. I said, get your motor running with the Klein and Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good Monday morning. Welcome to your KROQ. We are Klein Alley Show. Pleasure to meet you. Thanks for coming back for more. Big announcement in less than an hour. Change your life forever. Big band, tiny venue. We get you in. And there's more than just that. We'll find out exactly how many lives we saved by joining forces on Friday at the Klein Alley Show Stab and Grab Blood Drive. I know that it seemed like it was super crowded, and I hope that we broke some sort of records, not selfishly so we can go ahead and pat ourselves on the back, but because perhaps we saved a lot of lives. And I was talking to someone there on Friday, Alley, and they said, how do I know my blood is going to go to a good person and not a bad person? I don't want to save the life of a bad person.
You can't choose.
Yeah, we assume that we're saving good people, but yeah, potentially we also did our part. Knowing us with the show Mush, we've probably saved a lot of bad people as well.
Yeah, but say some person who's a borderline murderer or did something terrible and they need a blood transfusion, they're going to help save that life too.
Yeah, that's right. So hopefully your blood goes to good people, but we have no idea. Whoever got Allie's blood, watch out. I'm just saying, she always likes to brag about the fact that she is a blood O universal donor. Her blood could go to anyone.
Oh, excuse me. I got a nice talk by, what's his name, Dracula Dave, telling me just how important I am.
Right.
In this whole equation.
I heard him give
he
that
didn't
speech
realize
a lot.
I was O negative, and as I was giving blood, I said, by the way, I'm O neg. And he was like, did you know that anybody who comes in, whether they're A+, B+, B-, whatever the blood types are, I don't know about the lower blood types that aren't as important.
Right, that's me.
Mine will match to all of you.
All right, well, congratulations.
And I sacrifice because I am only allowed to take O-negative blood.
So you're very generous.
If I'm in the hospital, I need another O-negative person to keep me alive.
I'm not going to say that El Cheapo was taking snacks and putting them in her purse for later from the blood drive. I'm not going to say that Jake was eating the food that was put out there for the nurses only.
Told me.
Yeah, well, that video is damning evidence, Jake. I mean,
Did Jake get blood?
No.
Did he earn it?
He came and ate a burger and left.
Oh, my God.
Well, not just a burger. It was a burger that was In-N-Out was nice enough to bring by some food for the volunteers, for the for the nurses. I mean, a lot of nurses running around there. It was nonstop nurses. And one of them was starving because she couldn't find her burger because Jake ate it.
Sorry, nurse lady.
Sorry, nurse lady.
Custom burger.
You giveth and you taketh away. And then there is this, Allie, not to put pressure on ourselves this week, but take a listen to first call out of the gate on the GOAT line.
Hey, guys, just calling in. One of my coworkers was saying that she listens to a different radio station.
Smart.
That isn't the best, likes to rip people's bits, but I let her know about the Klein Alley Show, and she wants to give it a shot. I told her about the 3-day rule, so she's going to go ahead and try that out.
Oh, boy.
So just wanted to let you guys know I'm going to need a strong couple of days, the next couple of days. We need to convince her to listen to our show. So Yeah, 3 dips.
Well, that's a lot of pressure on us, and we are not up for the challenge. But we will be delivering a show today. And if you need us, phones, text line open now, 800-520-1067. I'm Klein. That's Allie. There's DJ Omar Khan.
Hey.
That's Jakesy Nerd. He'll eat your food, nurses. In the back room, you got Postmaster Johnny and Vanessa taking the calls at 800-520-1067. Good morning. Klein Alley Show. If you're just waking up or just joining us this morning, a big announcement at sometime around 8 a.m. If we can be on time today, let's really try that. That'll be an interesting change. 8 a.m. Big announcement that you'll want to hear about and then immediately act so that you can be involved in it. And hopefully between now and then, I don't blow it. As you know, Allie, we're not good with announcements. That's why we had to have the band join us to make the announcement, and the band will hopefully not screw it up.
Well, I don't know about you, Klein, but I got DMs over the weekend from so many people trying to guess the band or at least trying to tell me, I hope it's not this band.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Don't build this up big time and then it's just Ray Heppenstall again, Allie's neighbor.
No. It is a band that you care about, most likely.
It's a big band.
A lot of people care about it.
You will be excited, and I don't want to even talk about it anymore until it happens. In fact, Vanessa, just remind us when we get closer, it's time to make the announcement and play the interview with the band, because if not, I'll screw it up between now and then. I know it. I'm trying to look over today's schedule. So much of it involves giving you tickets to this thing that even if I try to promote one thing we have going on today, I'm going to blow it. So I don't want to do it. Probably KROQ.com has already announced it. We got screwed again, but the good news is later this morning we have stuff for you. That's all that matters.
Well, that's why we have to be on time, Klein, because they will be.
And speaking of being on time, we should take a break now, but I want to play you these messages on the GOAT line that just prove to the world how impactful Vanessa is and how most people can't even get through a weekend without thinking about some of the many things that producer Vanessa has said. And let me say, I don't think she wants her mic on anymore because she claims that so much of the stuff she says on the show gets used against her. But, Vanessa, you bring so much people so much joy.
So much people.
Even when they're, I'm saying the way she would say it. I need to speak Vanessa.
Okay, got it. Uh-huh.
You bring so much people so much joy, Vanessa, and I hope you understand how impactful you are, even when people are having bad weekends, that you somehow turn it around, okay? So I want you to hear these back-to-back messages about how impactful you have been.
I'm watching Sunday Night Football, and I'm seeing a Hyundai commercial with Little John in it, where he keeps saying, okay, Hyundai, okay. That's a total ripoff of Vanessa's sticks. She's got to get with corporate Lexus, get commercials of her saying, okay, Lexus, okay, Lexus, butt plug.
Lexus, okay, Lexus.
Yeah. I want to hear that in its entirety. That was Vanessa at Pride Parade, where she was obviously yelling at the gay people, but it was so...
I'd love to hear her say that within the context of a Lexus commercial.
Oh, it'd be great. The fact they haven't used it yet is a goddamn shame.
Can you imagine Sunday Night Football, and then all of a sudden it's just her popping up?
And look, I saw the commercial. I went and checked out the one the guy's talking about. It really does feel like this guy was... it feels
He's
like
a fan.
he was inspired by Vanessa. The
And
way
if that doesn't work out, I mean, we could also just, get her a line of butt plugs.
Butt plug.
She said that's how this guy wrapped up the call.
Right.
Butt plug.
Now, this woman who was having a terrible weekend, Vanessa, and then she thought of you as well.
Okay, Klein and Alley show is definitely getting into my head. I was just in a drive-through line, and someone went around the line, cut inside, driving a Lexus, and all I could think of was, okay, Lexus.
I mean, it's really unbelievable now that you have created this one thing you said while drunk in the street yelling at gay people has now turned into almost a rally cry for people. How do you feel, Vanessa?
I'm flattered.
You're flattered?
You sound like you're over it.
I'm flattered.
You're like, whatever.
It's positive.
All right, that's great. Well, now we have a new drop. I'm flatter is our next one. So
Is
get
that
ready.
not how you say it?
Perfect. You're perfect.
What was wrong with that?
Nothing. It's great.
If I wasn't flatter before,
Yeah,
I am
yeah,
now.
we're flattered.
Okay, how do you say it? Just please help me out.
Flattered. Flattered.
There you go. I'm
flattered.
That's right.
So this is over, right?
Yeah, it's over now. We'll take a quick break when we get back. $100 of Allie's money. Easy money. All you got to do is be on the phone at 800-520-1067 for some Allie Knows the News action. If we put you on the air, get a load of this. Every once in a while, we come with a bonus because maybe you don't win Allie's money. We'll give you some tickets to see our buddy Bert Kreischer at Yaamava Theater on October 16th and $50 to play the slots. So think about that. You get on the air, you get that. You're already in the money. If you beat Allie, you get that plus $100. Call now. We'll do Allie Knows the News after this quick break at 800-520-1067. Your chance to win is next.
Klein Alley Show.
Second we're done with this audio from the streets of WeHo at Pride, Vanessa was out there on her rollerblades doing some exclusive interviews, and it has been making us laugh behind the scenes here at KROQ for the last 3 hours nonstop. As soon as we're done with that, we get you into Cali Vibes this weekend and get you VIP access onto KROQ Special High Rise so you can see the show up close and personal, and we'll give those tickets away the second we're done with this. Pride was happening in West Hollywood this weekend. It's been going on for, I don't know, many years. It's hard to say it's the gayest day of the year in West Hollywood because we're all pretty gay, but it's definitely one of the gayest.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Maybe
it's
the
when,
gayest.
People go into their little costume closet and they pull out, their rainbow Speedo instead of their normal hot pink Speedo, and they have a great weekend.
So Allie couldn't go, obviously, because she was camping with the babies and the dogs and doing a real lesbian thing. So Vanessa went out because she got her rollerblades on, and the plan was kind of simple. We've done it before. A little game called Gay or Nay, where she goes up to people that are there and asks them some questions, and then we try to guess whether or not, based on the answers to the questions, are they gay or are they straight? And the questions were simple stuff, like, what is the award called for the best Broadway show?
Tons.
And what is the main ingredient in quiche? And what shape are the fries at Chick-fil-A? Stuff that we thought would be pretty easy to determine who's gay, who's straight. And it turns out what originally we thought was going to be Gay or Nay turned into a brand new segment that we were not prepared for called Vanessa Confuses the Gays.
Because Gay or Nay ended up not really being about the people that she was interviewing and more about Vanessa herself trying to ask questions that she didn't understand.
Vanessa, how do you think this went?
I'm cringing at myself. One, it was really loud, so I was screaming.
Yes.
And I'm like trying to read the questions I could barely see, and then I'm pretty sure I'm saying a lot of the words wrong.
Yes.
And I repeat myself. But everyone was really nice, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, you had a great time.
This could be a hate crime, and this is not our goal, but just listen to this. This is just a jump cut of all of the every time she talked to anyone, she confused them. And then we'll try to play one round of the actual game. But take a listen to this new segment on KROQ called Vanessa Confuses the Gays.
What's the main... Ow! Hold on.
All right, right out of the gate, she's got a problem.
What's the main...
What is she drinking, by the way?
Yeah, what'd you
Everything,
drink?
all of the
I
above.
was drinking, I think, tequila soda. Yep.
How much did you have?
I promise you, I only had 2 and 1 shot.
No way.
Well, she's a child. Let's not forget.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
drinking
tolerance
is
is low.
right. A child.
The cups were big.
The cups were not
The
big.
cups were big. And
Right.
you say you're not a child.
Right. Okay. Here we go.
What's the main... Ow! hold on.
All right, that was how it started. So it didn't start great. Then she gets to the first question, which is supposed to be an easy one, which is what is the award for the best Broadway show called? And she had a lot of trouble with this one.
Okay, Luis. What is the award for Broadway plays called?
What is it? What? Award for Broadway?
What is the award for Broadway plays called?
What is it? What?
Hello. Hi. I'm about to talk to a very handsome man. Is he gay? Is he straight? I don't know. Okay.
She's like fired up. She's like so aggressive. And she's not doing a character. I know this sounds like something that Sacha Baron Cohen would come up with. It's like a mix between Borat and Ali G. She's
I know.
kind of doing a mix of two of them.
It's funny to hear her. It's almost like she's borderline angry.
Yeah, well, she gets real mad.
Like, I don't know. Maybe you do.
Right.
Is he straight? I don't know. Okay. What is the award for Broadway plays called?
What is the what? The what?
The award for Broadway plays. What's it called? We're both laughing. We are both laughing.
I like the commentary.
Let the record show.
By the way, I don't hear him laughing at all. I hear her laughing, and I hear him getting
also don't
frustrated.
hear any of them shouting.
No.
Which
yeah.
you said that you were shouting because it was loud.
Yeah, I don't know why you can't hear the music, but it was really loud.
This child came up on rollerblades and started screaming at me about being gay, I think.
Yeah, if you think, if any guys who are not fan of the gays, and you're the ones who are holding those signs up that are like, God hates us,
Right.
that is much less effective than this.
Yeah, this is the best way to really let the gays know how you feel. Just rollerblade up to them and start screaming at their face. So this is, once again, the segment has been changed now to Vanessa Confuses the Gays.
What is the award? Hello, I'm with a very handsome man. Is he gay or is he straight? I don't know. Okay, what is the award for Broadway plays called?
What is a word for Broadway plays called?
That's 0
He
for
got
3.
almost all of it.
0 for 3 on this question. 0 for 3.
Oh no. Broadway plays.
Okay, I like that answer.
All right, she loves the answer.
You repeating part of my question. I love that answer.
The other question that she went to is what is the main ingredient in quiche? And she had a really hard time with this one.
What is a succulent?
Oh, no, this was a different question. Sorry. This was a question about...
Succulents.
Right, do you know what a succulent is? And this was another one that really threw people off. Well, because they couldn't understand what the hell she was saying. Understandably, so it got confusing.
For Broadway plays called.
Hold on, here we go. Hold on. Let me fast forward past. Hold on, sorry. It's hard to keep track of it all because everything's labeled Vanessa screws up. So
Broadway plays.
Okay, I like that answer. What is a succulent?
What is what?
A succulent. Succulent. A succulent? Succulent? Succulent. That word. Succulent.
she finally goes that word and points to her phone. But this person is
that word and points to her.
So she goes. I mean, she
but
goes.
I love how eventually she shorts out and starts asking them how to pronounce it.
Succulent? Succulent? Succulent. That word. Succulent.
Succulent?
That's the main ingredient in kimchi.
This was supposed to be what is the main ingredient in a quiche.
So he never answered the succulent question?
No. She's just jumping.
The main ingredient in kimchi.
In what?
They're so confused.
What's the main ingredient in kimchi? Just give me an answer.
Damn.
She's so frustrated. And
Just give me an answer.
This poor gay.
She's so frustrated with herself.
And this poor gay woman. Listen to this gay woman.
I don't know what your question is.
I don't know what the question is. She's just harassing them.
Answer me!
So these didn't go great. At least they didn't go according to plan. They definitely went great. But
Did you get one legitimate answer to a question?
I don't think so.
Answers.
I don't know, Vanessa. I've been listening to these all morning, and they are great. But let's take you through one of them, the unedited, all the way through. This is Vanessa Confuses the Gays, also known as Gay or Nay at WeHo Pride over the weekend. And here she is on rollerblades, apparently hammered on tequila, trying to have a conversation, which ends up with her bullying the gay people.
Hello. Hi. I'm about to talk to a very handsome man. Is he gay? Is he straight? I don't know. Okay. What is the award for Broadway plays called?
It's time for you to win $100 of Allie's money. She hates parting with her own money. That's why we call her El Cheapo. But this morning, just for joining us on KROQ, you're already going to win because we got tickets for you to see Bert Kreischer Yaamava plus $50 to play the slots. We'll do that all week long. And then if you beat Allie, she'll give you an additional $100. So think about that for a second as we say good morning now to Melissa in Ontario that would like Allie's money. Hey, Melissa, good morning.
Good morning. Sweet dibs.
Sweet dibs to you. Did you have a decent rested weekend, or are you hungover and looking for your shoes and pants right now?
I had a good weekend.
All right. Great answer.
I don't have pants on, I just realized.
That's a tough way to find out. Allie will
I'm
leave.
at work already.
Allie will leave the KROQ studios. When she's out, your round will begin. She will get a chance to answer the same exact questions as you, but you get to go first. Go ahead and put a score up on the board, and if you beat Allie, you get all that stuff we just talked about and bragging rights for life. She's out, which means your round of Allie Knows the News can officially begin right now. Let's go, Melissa.
Allie Knows the News.
All right, move over catalytic converters and Labubus. Officials are now urging Governor Newsom to crack down on this type of theft in California that is on the rise. What is it they're trying to say? It's time to crack down on this. I like the noises you're making. It's very Monday morning.
Copper steel?
Copper steel. All right, I'll write that down. We got a question number 2. This former USC great had a very weird weekend that involved him getting stabbed and arrested.
I think his name is Mark. I can't remember the last name with an R.
Mark with an R. We got a question number 3. This movie was number 1 over the weekend at the box office, bringing in $33 million.
It's a Taylor Swift movie?
Question number 4. Uncrustables is joining the newest food trend by adding what to their already very popular formula? Uncrustables with now
Protein.
Added what? What is it?
Protein.
And finally, question number 5. One of these 2 things that was stolen from SoFi Stadium has been returned. What is it?
A hawk.
All right. You started weak, you ended strong. That's how we like to do things around here. Let's bring Allie in, and we shall score it together. Once again, already, just for joining us this morning, tickets for you to go to see Bert Kreischer Yaamava, $50 to play the slots. And now will you get $100 of Allie's money, which is the ultimate prize. Allie, I'm not going to tell you how Melissa did, but just know if you're listening along, tomorrow morning you'll have the same opportunity right around the same time to win Allie's money, bragging rights, Kreischer tickets, and $50 slot play. Here we go, Allie. Question 1.
I'm ready.
Move over catalytic converters and Labubus. Officials are now urging Governor Newsom to crack down on this type of theft in California that is on the rise.
Let's see. Is it people stealing people's PIN numbers at grocery stores?
Oh, what a terrible guess. That's wrong. The correct answer is copper wire theft. And I need to go to my judge, Omar, because Melissa said copper steel.
She said copper. I mean, that's it.
She
that's
did
it.
say, okay, that's correct.
Yeah, give her the point.
She's up 1-0.
By the way, did I mention copper?
No, you didn't. You did not. We got a question number 2, and Allie's down 1 early. This former USC great had a very weird weekend that involved him getting stabbed and arrested.
I couldn't name one UFC person.
Are you serious? This story was everywhere.
USC.
Oh, USC. Oh, it was the quarterback. The former quarterback.
Oh, man. I was
Copper.
Copper. That's incorrect.
I did see this everywhere, but I don't remember his name.
Now, I got to go back to Judge Omar. She said Mark, but she said...
obviously saw the story and knew about it. I'm going to give her the point.
She gets the point.
Omar.
Yep.
No, not you, Allie.
Not you.
We're talking about the contestant. You get no points.
Oh, come on. I said this.
Mark Sanchez, but she said Mark with an R, but okay, we'll give her the point. She's up 2-0 on Allie early. And I don't think there's a comeback in your future.
I knew the story, too. By Omar's rationale, I should also get a point.
She came up with the name, Mark.
You gave us the name Quarterback Copper.
Yeah.
Former quarterback Copper.
Question number 3. Allie's down 2. This movie was number 1 at the box office, bringing in $33 million.
It's The Life of a Showgirl release party.
I don't even know if that's right. She said Taylor Swift movie. That's the correct answer.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well,
that was a movie over the weekend?
It was an hour and a half weird. Even having Katie explain to me what it was, I was still confused.
Did she go?
Oh, yeah. She went by herself in the movie theater Friday.
Wow.
A lot of solo moviegoers, I feel like, for this one.
I think she said there were 6 people in the theater, and all of them were by themselves.
I don't want to get into this now. We don't have time, but I was in a conversation with a couple of moms that were talking about Showgirls, the movie, and I thought they were talking about Showgirls, the movie, the Elizabeth Burke, like the Showgirls, the stripper movie.
The good one, yeah.
Yeah, the good one. So I start jumping in on the conversation because finally it's my wheelhouse, and I realized
You're like, and when they dump the water, right?
Yeah, I was like, that pool scene still holds up, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" And they were talking about the Taylor Swift Showgirls movie.
Yeah.
They can't do that to me.
Yeah, when did you realize that it was the wrong
5
thing?
to 7 minutes into the conversation.
Just so many
They
minutes.
thought I was such a Swiftie. I was like, it was still one of the best movies ever. They're like, really? Got a question number 4, and Allie is down. She's down 2 still. Wow. Question 4. Uncrustables is joining the newest food trend by adding what to their formula?
Hot honey?
Oh, man. That is a food trend, all right, but that is incorrect. You know who got it right? Contestant Melissa, who said protein, the new high-protein Uncrustables with 12 grams of protein. Because everyone's got to kick everyone's ass all of a sudden. But she goes up another point. And now, Allie, I am looking at the face of a loser as we go to this 5th and final question, which honestly doesn't matter. But one of 2 of these that was stolen from SoFi has been returned. Finally, she's on the board. Well, listen, Melissa, you came with nothing. You leave with bragging rights, Bert Kreischer tickets, $50 to play the slots at Yaamava, and $100 of Allie's money. Congratulations. What must you shamefully admit, Allie, over the airwaves of KROQ?
God, I hate to admit this, but my name is Allie, and my worthy opponent, Melissa, knows the news.
Hey, there you go, Melissa. Wow. Big praise. Big
I don't think
praise.
I've been beat that badly in a while,
That
too.
was a good old-fashioned ass-kicking. Congratulations.
And without pants.
I know. That's true. Alley Show. A lot of crazy upsets took place over the weekend in the NFL. Of course, Alley was watching for very different reasons. We will get to your Gayest Sports highlights coming up. Here's a tease.
Matched up man-to-man, which that leaves 9 guys stacked inside.
Whoa.
9 guys. That's rough. You'll be sore the next day.
Very, very gay. And speaking of guys, I am not excited about this, but Alley claims that none of us on the show are considered modern gentlemen.
Well, GQ released this new list of what makes a modern gentleman. This is the new 2025 etiquette guide, which I thought etiquette guides were done in general. Everyone was very worried about the etiquette in the 50s and 60s, and then really everyone stopped caring. And I think the internet really made us all stop caring about what's gentlemanly or just classy in general. But this is the new list of things that every gentleman should adhere to if they want to be considered a gentleman. There's 125 things on this list. It's very long.
Oh, my God.
Whoever has the etiquette for lists.
Definitely written by a woman, because no guy's going to go through 125 things. Give us 3 things to remember. 125? That's insane.
I mean, if you think about just texting a man, text them one thought at a time.
Simple.
Sometimes Klein will barely respond to just the one thought, but if I give him 2 things, forget about it.
My head is scrambled for weeks.
Klein.
Do you think anyone, before you ask the questions, do you think anyone on the show, Jake, Omar, Johnny even, do you think any of us would classify as a modern-day gentleman?
Well, I haven't been through all 100 and...
Of course.
It's not one of those bogus lists where you have to wear like an ascot or a monocle, top hat.
No, but for example, one of the things is when you're at the gym, you should never film yourself or anybody else.
I don't even go to the gym.
Yeah. Jake's got that one. No problem.
I mean, some people don't even apply.
Well, it sounds like maybe this is more of a don't be a douchebag list.
True.
That's very douchey.
But do we have in the last week a video of Klein at the gym? Yes, we do. Has he taken some videos of him at the gym?
He has. That's true. There's some weird-ass picture he sends around. I'm proof. I'm at the gym working out,
First
man.
of all, this is all... What you're saying now is complete slander. And it's not even accurate. The video that went up was me in between workout. Johnny took a video.
Yeah, I take responsibility for that.
Yeah,
it
you're
just
not a
looked
gentleman.
Too funny not to post.
Yeah, don't do that anymore. It's hard enough
continue,
for me
Johnny.
No, it's hard enough for me to even go to the gym, and I finally go there, and Johnny posts a video of me. It looks like I'm beating up no.
It looks like you're trying to fight off someone who took your purse.
Yeah, I've never seen the punching bag used that way.
I was.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Anyway, Johnny, class act.
Don't ever.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're not a gentleman.
But
for
also,
filming
you
me.
have sent us a selfie of you at the gym looking all mean for some reason.
Yeah, you look like an angry Muppet in the mirror, and you're just like, me, Jim.
Because you guys didn't think that I actually would do it. I was proving to you I went to it, but I didn't post it. I didn't say, look at me getting my reps in.
What about taking out, this is the number 1 thing on the list. This is point number 1. Always take your AirPods out when you are talking to somebody. Muting or pausing what you're listening to does not count.
I always take mine out when I talk to somebody. Like if somebody even just kind of like approaches me, I'll take one out and then I'll continue to take out the other. If we continue the conversation,
I will actually put mine in if someone starts talking to me.
Yeah.
That's not okay?
When you got your new AirPods, we all knew.
they were in all the time.
They were in constantly.
Yeah. You can tell when I've lost my AirPods because it's when I've stopped wearing them.
Yes.
If not, they're in 24/7.
They're always in, and
Good news, I lose them a lot.
I'm talking to you, and you're looking at me, but you're also looking past me, and I don't know if you're listening to something or listening to me, which I imagine you're probably not listening to me.
I'm trying to do that live translation to make you less boring, but it doesn't work. They don't have that yet. I've turned your language into something else, but I cannot make you.
So you don't do that one?
No, of course not. Why
what
would
about
I?
when you sneeze? Is it a loud sneeze or a quiet sneeze? That's you.
I don't think that would classify as quiet. But why would that be?
I think you can control that, though.
I always try to control it, but sometimes you can't. And you can hear that you are trying to conceal your sneeze. It's just not possible because of your giant nose.
Thank you. Thank you.
So wet
It
sounding.
says, when always sneeze as if you are at a library or a funeral, and always do so in the crook of your arm.
Yeah, I don't let it just fly into the sky. I'm not a toddler.
I will say sometimes when people sneeze, they overemphasize the sneeze. Look, yeah, I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
I think sometimes that's
and then they do the post.
Yeah.
But I think definitely Jake. Jake does that all the time.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah, Jake does sound like
wind up, man.
like a train coming through. Yeah. And he'll also do a big pre-sneeze announcement. He'll stop down everything. But hold on, everyone, here it comes.
I do think that you do this one though, Klein. At a restaurant, a man should never sit with their back to the door.
What?
That's because, like, if a guy comes in with a knife, you're supposed to be able to get up and tackle
You're
him.
supposed to be the defender in the
Right.
situation because
Yeah.
safety is sexy. So if you are with a date or something, you never want to have your back to the door because you always want to scope out what's going on with your girl.
I always do this move where I'm, like, if I'm walking on the side of the road, I will always make sure I'm standing. Not that it's going to matter.
That's in there as well.
Oh, good. Finally.
I got yelled at for
Man
not doing
should
that.
always be street side.
I'm street side. Now, listen.
You get hit first.
If a pickup truck is going to jump and run to the sidewalk, I don't think
You're
it's gonna-
throwing her in the way.
Of course. Absolutely. I won't be able to hear it with my AirPods in, but I'm sure it's coming.
She's not big enough to block you,
No,
unfortunately.
I don't know what I could possibly do, but it is something even with my kids, I'm always like, I'm the buffer. I'm on the outside.
Yeah. And you should never walk ahead of your partner. You should always match their stride, even if they're a slow walker, which that's a tough one.
That's so hard for
if
me.
If they're a really slow walker, you're like, come on.
But how can you ogle the ass if you're not behind them a little? Is that in there?
It's funny that in your scenario, you're walking behind them.
Yes.
And not faster than them.
No, behind. I got to ogle the ass.
Amen, brother. I'm right there with you.
That's right.
You're walking behind so you can look at the ass?
Yeah, your lady's butt. Who else is going to admire it but you?
Okay, here's another one that you will not agree with. It says here, number 100 on the list, on a red eye, you can take your shoes off, but only if you are wearing socks and you put them back on anytime you are getting up from your seat.
This is a list, apparently, that there's no more gentlemen left. And I know women say this, especially those that are dating currently. They go, guys have forgotten how to be men. And so GQ put out this list. Now Allie's going through some of the 125 things that men are supposed to follow.
How much time do we have left?
What a preposterous list.
The words body count should never leave your mouth. You should never be thinking about it, saying it, or asking people about it.
What if you're a killer, though? What if you're a cold-blooded killer?
Then I think you brag.
Yeah,
for
of
sure.
course.
Always offer to pay on the first date. That is still a thing.
Seems sexist.
You should go out of your way to pay on the first date, but don't expect anything in return. Like, don't expect them to pick the check the next time. And you should never vape indoors. You always ask before doing that.
Yeah.
And also, you should never zin around people.
Around people at all?
Well, if there's a situation where you can't vape or smoke, you shouldn't zin either.
But you're saying that, like, you're saying indoors only? I mean, there's certain places where a golf course you can zin away.
This is all about being indoors.
Oh,
like
got
places you shouldn't be doing those things in general.
I kind of think it looks classy when someone pulls out one of those vapes and does, like, blows a couple smoke rings. I'm like,
Kind of
well,
feels like you're back in the 50s.
yeah,
you
that
know,
guy's
you
a
can
gentleman
do so
right
at
there.
the restaurant.
What is that, Tutti Frutti vape? That guy's a gentleman.
And when you are hosting a dinner party, you
See-
should curate the seating so that guests are next to new people, not next to. You always want to group people who are like friends with each other, but you want to have a mix so that everyone is sitting next to someone newish.
I'm
going
to tell you something right now. If anyone out listening does all the things on this list, they have no friends. There's no way you can do all of these things and be admired by society.
And if you have one friend, you go, I do everything on the GQ list, gentleman's etiquette guide.
Yeah, right. Just in and of itself,
More
it's like
sin.
that's where you put your AirPods in and walk away. You walk away fast.
Klein Alley Show. The world famous Klein Alley Show. KROQ. KROQ.
Are you ready?
I'm not ready because I already think I know what this is, but there's an intervention that is apparently being called, and I am, I guess, the victim. Is that the right word? No?
No, you're the recipient. Yeah,
oh,
we
you're
are.
the victim. Excuse me. It's
You've got this wrong already.
I'm doing something that is affecting you all, and you would like to intervene
Numerous
on
things.
Yeah, but Klein, we have to start out by saying we love you. And we're telling you this because we love you and we want the best for you. And I know you're turning into the person that you don't want to be. I know that you would see yourself walking down the street and you would say, that poor sucker, I can't believe he's living his life that way.
Well, I don't accept your love.
Why?
Well,
Come on.
it's
This is just resistance.
This is a silly way to start. And usually I thought the way it's supposed to work is I'm supposed to walk into a room thinking that we're having a pizza party, and then you guys are all sitting in a circle going
let's get some pizza.
Yeah, I mean, you could have at least gotten me some effing pizza here.
Okay.
That was always the most jealous of that part of the intervention, was the part where the people got like a cool surprise party for like a second, and then they realized, oh, wait.
And they're like, have a seat. We're actually in a conference room.
Yeah, like I at least wanted that part of it.
Oh, everyone's here. Hey, guys. What's going on?
This is my half
It was
birthday?
like the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
there's something new that you're doing. There have been things that you've been doing for a while. Yes, you are on your phone a lot, and we'll get to that. But there is something specifically I want to bring up, and then I'll let everyone else share different ways that you're affecting them negatively.
Not Vanessa. She's not sharing, is she?
Yes, she is.
I'm sharing.
Vanessa. Thought we're cool.
Now, after the show is over, 95% of the time, as soon as we get off the air, we say our goodbyes, have a moment to ourselves, start to talk about the show for tomorrow and what we want to do. You take out your AirPods and you put them in your ears and you just leave them there. Might not be on a phone call, might not be watching or listening to anything, but you've got them in there. I called you out on this at one point and you said it's so I don't lose them.
Yep.
You're the guy
Stand by
that's
that.
walking around with AirPods in at all times, even though you're not on a phone call. And you will do this during meetings. You will have your AirPods in during meetings while we are trying to put together the show. I have no idea what you're looking at. If anything, I don't know if you're paying attention or not. Don't be the AirPods guy. Please, you're bigger than this. You're better than this. You don't need to be the AirPods guy. Just put them away.
All right. Well, let me just start by saying I can already stop this problem. I lost them.
Oh, great. All right, next.
Really? You did? You lost them?
Yeah, because...
So your big plan did not work whatsoever?
Yeah, because I didn't put them in my ears one time, and now I've lost them. So I have the case, but I don't have the AirPods.
But there are many different things that you are doing to avoid direct communication and contact. Jake, do you want to go next?
No, hold on. I thought we just solved the problem. Problem solved.
No, there's
numerous problems.
There's numerous problems that are funneling through the same thing.
BS. That's not how interventions work. You pick one thing. You're on meth. Let's deal with the meth.
The problem is that you're not present and you're not listening. There are a lot of different ways that you're doing this, and there are a lot of different people who are affected by this individually.
I listen better than anyone. I'm the best listener. I do.
Jake?
Yes, dear Klein.
Oh, I hate this. I'm not listening.
Your behavior has affected me negatively in the following ways. When I load audio onto Vox and tell you what it is, and you don't acknowledge that I said anything, and I have to say, "Do you hear that?" And you still don't say anything. I say, "Klein," you go, "Yo, yeah." And then when I talk to you over the comm to tell you something or ask you if you're good on audio, and you don't answer me. But actually, it's worse. You do answer me, but you don't take the effort to press the button. And I see you on video not pressing the button, but saying stuff as if you pressed the button. I can't hear you if you don't press the goddamn button.
Wow.
This is not a good intervention.
You still owe me $300.
First of all,
that's irrelevant.
I've seen intervention. They've never yelled at the person like that and made them feel bad about it.
No, they're supposed to cry instead.
We do a lot of checks and secondary checks. It's too many checks. I say, can you put the audio in? If the audio's in, to me, that mission accomplished. I don't need hey, did you get the audio? You need a good job? You need a pat on the ass?
He needs confirmation that you received it.
Allie, how annoying is pushing this button?
It's not annoying.
Oh,
you reach for it, and you're like an inch away.
And then you can't do the extra inch.
Right.
I end up pushing it a lot for you because you can't make the effort.
Fine. Let me bring up something that just happened like 10 minutes ago, and I did not get confirmation on this, and this is part of the problem. Is I put in this brand new, shiny goat line bed that we're supposed to use when we go through the goat line bed, right?
Yes.
And I chime in, and you're distracted because you edit everything last minute. I'm like, hey, dude, just so you know, the goat line bed is in there, and I don't hear anything. So I'm guessing that you heard me and you see it in the system because I loaded it in the system.
That was a
fail.
fail.
You play the goat line bed?
No, I did not.
No. Why?
I had my AirPods in. I was tuning you out.
Which 909 said, what do you care, Allie? It's none of your business what he's doing with his AirPods. And generally, it's not.
No, I don't
it's
want to
when
be that
we
guy.
are at work
I don't want
in
to
a
be that
meeting.
guy. Sometimes you see some people that you see go, I don't like that. I don't know that person, but I don't like them based on that. And I don't want to. Once people get to know me, they don't like me. But I want them to get to know me first. I don't want them to not like me just on how I appear.
Exactly.
And when I put the AirPods in, it was my plan to not lose the AirPods.
But in a meeting situation where you're talking to people, it cancels out like 75% of the audio, the sound.
No, it doesn't because they're not on.
Yes, it does.
They're just resting.
Not on. How big are your ears?
Dude, look at them. They're huge. Look how big my ears are. They're massive.
No wonder you lost them.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think could be in there right now.
All right, Johnny.
There are 4 pairs in there.
Johnny, do you want to go?
I don't like this intervention, and I think we've covered it.
I'm ready.
We've covered enough. One thought per break, guys. Too many thoughts.
Okay, mine is really quick. Mine is just, and I know this kind of lends itself to your disability, but I have...
What? Lends itself to my disability? You're the guy that thought the Iditarod was hauled around by a bunch of Jamaican guys.
All right, stop deflecting.
It lends itself to your ADT, but I have one for when you walk.
ADT?
You got the disability.
Your security
card.
system?
ADHD.
All right, let's move on to Vanessa.
ADHD.
All right, let's hear Johnny out. I like what he's saying. Go ahead.
Whenever we're talking to you or I'm talking to you, you do this thing where you kind of listen, but then like after like 4 or 5 seconds, you start like drifting and walking away from when we're talking to you. And you're like halfway out the door with your bag, and you're like, all right, yeah, I'll tell Senator, and then you get caught up in a conversation.
Guys, I understand the point.
Yes, but then what Omar's saying is that you aren't really listening. You're just trying to make us think that you're listening to us.
I am listening. Sometimes it doesn't need to be said in such a long... Johnny will say, like, hey, I'm going to post something today at 2 o'clock. I go, all right, cool. To me, that's everything I need. He goes, thinking about 2 is better than 2:30, because if I go 2:30, it's going to be too close to it. And I walk out. I don't need all that. It's too much information.
All right.
I got a busy day.
Vanessa?
Piggybacking on everyone, pretty much. Is that how you say it? Anyways, when we have meetings and you're on your phone.
Guys, I hate meetings.
And you're like in social media, I don't know if you're paying attention to what I'm saying. And you know I don't speak very well, so I need full attention.
Vanessa, what did you just say?
Exactly.
I know what you said. In fact, here's the big...
We are not feeling heard is what we're telling you, Klein.
You're a bunch of whiners is all.
You're not listening.
Can I say something? Allie thinks because she's doing this on a keyboard, she has her computer. I use my phone for everything. My computer is almost useless.
You use it for everything because you like that we don't know what you're doing on it.
I don't care what you do. You put it on. You can put all my stuff up on the screen. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not.
Yes, but you're also. We've learned that humans are not good multitaskers. You can't be reading things, pulling clips on your phone, and listening to us at the same time.
Yeah,
you're not able to do it.
But you're doing it on your computer, right? So you think because you have a laptop.
No, I'm filling out the schedule. I'm working.
Right. Yeah. What do you think I'm doing on my phone? So you're sitting. You think you're better than me because you're going.
I'm typing. Yeah, that's more official.
Vanessa's asking us, hey, do you guys want to have this guest on? Now, as soon as she says that, I'm already on their Instagram looking at it going, let's see what this guest, let's see what they got going on. I'm already researching things she's talking about.
Yes, but then we will ask you a question and you will not answer.
I'm sorry, what?
909 said he is listening. He just doesn't care.
That's right.
He is listening. He's just not paying attention.
Leslie?
Yes. Klein.
Yeah, hi.
I think you're at the age now that you're using your AirPods as a hearing aid.
Okay.
Mystery solved.
Get off my lawn.
310 said that they are completely on your side. #free Klein.
Thank you.
So you do have supporters, Klein.
Thank you. All right. Well, anyone else have anything like that, or does everyone feel like they've been heard?
I feel better. Do you guys feel better?
I feel so good.
You also stole my Instagram photo.
Jake
has many problems with you.
Jake,
this is a different thing.
I stole your Instagram photo? I will defend this story. This is so ridiculous. I'm driving down from the mountain. I'm driving us back from, because I'm the driver, of course. Let me do an intervention on you lazy asses that I got to drive around. All right. So now I'm driving you. They're giving me a hard time because I'm trying to drive and take a picture of a cool view driving down the mountain, okay?
Multitasking again.
And they all say, come on, focus on the road, dude. You got all these lives in here, these valuable lives. So I said, fine, Jake, do me a favor. Get a picture. So Jake takes a picture. I said, send it to me.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice picture, so I posted it. What did you want, a goddamn credit?
He said you didn't give him photo credit.
Oh, F you, Jake.
Because I cropped.
Let's do some news right now on KROQ, and then big announcement, 8 a.m. sharp. Big band, small venue, get you in, all the details you've been waiting for. So far, we have not screwed it up. I don't believe KROQ has scooped us on the announcement, so we can all learn about it together, and the band will be joining to unveil the details. But first, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
All right, let's start off talking about the stabbing of former UFC and NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez.
USC.
I said USC. I said USC and NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez.
I think you keep saying UFC.
I said USC.
Play the tape, Omar. You have it ready?
Oh, my
Hold on
God.
1 sec. All right, here we go. Let me get this ready. All right,
That's incredible. He really had it.
All right, let's start off talking about the stabbing of former UFC and NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez.
USC.
That's what I said.
Am I crazy?
Am I crazy?
Here, let's do this one more time.
Stabbing of former UFC and NFL.
You said UFC.
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 They sound the same.
Oh, boy. This is where Allie won't back down.
This is where earlier you said USC and I thought you said UFC.
I know, and now you've got it stuck in your head.
All right, here, it was kind of low. I just bumped up the audio. Here we go. This will sound better.
The stabbing of former UFC and NFL quarterback. Oh, I guess I said UFC.
Hey, she admitted it. It never happens. Unbelievable.
Well, every time you misspeak, if we stopped the show, we would be stopping all
You're
the
right.
time.
God, I wish we would.
Yeah.
We'd get through this much quicker.
Okay, so he's fine, but he's in the hospital. He got into a fight in an alley in Indianapolis. He was there for the Colts-Raiders game. And he was in an alley by a hotel, by a Westin. There was a work truck that was backed into a loading dock. Mark, for whatever reason, got into it with one of the workers. We don't really know how that started, but there is surveillance video of it. And then all of a sudden, Mark started getting physical with the guy and shoving him up against a wall. So the worker had pepper spray, got out pepper spray, sprayed him in the face. And what's incredible is Mark reacted, of course, and started rubbing his eyes, but then he just wiped it away and started attacking him again, which is amazing that he's able to do that. And then the worker also had a knife. This is the wrong guy to attack. And he was like, at that point, because he kept advancing at me, I thought this guy's trying to kill me. So he took out a knife and stabbed him a few times. But obviously he did not die. He's okay. And then Sanchez has now been arrested. He's, like I said, he's at the hospital, but he's been arrested for battery, unlawful entry of a motor vehicle, and public intoxication. So I guess maybe he tried to get into the truck at one point and move it. Such a weird exchange.
I feel bad because when I saw the headline, Sanchez stabbed in town for Raiders game, I, like most people, just assumed, well, that's a Raiders fan for you. Blame the Raiders.
Raiders.
And it had nothing to do with the Raiders
That's
fan.
how they celebrate.
I know.
They stab someone.
At one point, he was in bad shape. I mean, he was in critical...
Oh, they thought he was going to die?
That's at least the headlines I was seeing as it was happening in real time, but then... I knew that he was not a great NFL quarterback. I think he had like a couple of decent plays, but not great. I know my friend who's a Jets fan was like, F that guy.
How many good UFC fights did he have?
He is a great UFC fighter. A great UFC fighter.
All right, someone is making a big comeback. They were popular back in the 2000s, but then faded into the background like most things do. But in a world where tech and AI is all up in our faces like never before, it is a time like now that we need Clippy. And
Clippy's back?
Is back. Well,
I hated Clippy.
So what's interesting is that it's like in the name of invasive tech, Clippy is coming back, which I was like, well, Clippy was the beginning of invasive tech.
Yeah, couldn't get rid of that
He was
asshole.
like, hi, do you need anything? And we're like, no,
We're fine.
I'm trying to type.
Yes.
I needed all the help I could get.
Oh, that makes sense.
I needed every little thing. Clippy's
You
like,
needed Clippy.
Yeah, like, do you know where the keyboard is? I'm like, no, Clippy, tell me. For the love of Christ.
Yeah. So Clippy is now coming in as this unlikely hero thanks to this guy on social media. He's saying, hey, Clippy simply wanted to help people. He might have been annoying, but all he did was want to help. But now everyone who tries to help you also has these ulterior motives. If you told Clippy you were having a bad day, he wasn't going to use that information and try and sell it to other third parties or figure out which advertiser to sell you to. Nor was he trying to steal your personal data or try and get you to purchase other Microsoft products. He had no ulterior motives. He was simply there to help, and he's encouraging people to change their profile pictures on social media platforms to Clippy in protest to say, let's bring things back to the way they were.
Now look,
It's
all
beautiful.
all that nostalgia's back, and regardless of what your previous feelings were about Clippy Omar, maybe now you can open up a place in your heart for that little helpful paperclip.
What if he really was selling our information the whole time, though?
The whole time we found out Clippy was working for the Russians. What a great... By the way, if you're like another country trying to steal our information, what a great... Like let's just go ahead and create a paperclip with googly eyes.
Hi, Nastarovia. So now an album drop that is not Taylor Swift's Life of a Showgirl. Her album, by the way, Release Party, generated $33 million in the box office over the weekend. But while that was going on, the Foo Fighters low-key released an EP. It was released exclusively on Bandcamp, so proceeds are going to charity. He's still trying to, win a few more brownie points, I think. Just throw in a few more dollars for charity. But this is a live EP of songs that they performed at pop-up shows and clubs last month. So it's called Foo Fighters, Are We Playing Where? Volume 1. So it's if you go on Bandcamp, you can listen to all of them now. And They're not originals or anything necessarily, but these are just places that they performed over the last month and kind of releasing a whole new little EP selection of live songs.
Well, if you like live songs and you like big bands, big KROQ bands in small venues, and the only way to get in is to win your way in, we have some details you'll want to stick around for after Foster the People as we get into a brand new hour of the show. We kick things off with a major announcement and your access, and that's happening just after this on KROQ.
Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to your Monday. Normally Mondays kind of suck, and we're going to go ahead and try to change that narrative right now by making a pretty big announcement that will hopefully impact your future and at least your social calendar over the next few weeks. One of the greatest parts about this job, Allie, I would say, is the mediocre health care. But the second best part about this job, I think, is when we get to bring our listeners to some one-of-a-kind experiences involving bands that they've discovered on KROQ, they love, and we get to do this every once in a while. I don't think we ever take it for granted, the scope and how important this is for the listeners.
Oh, it's pretty incredible, especially when people come up to us afterwards and say, hey, you gave me an experience. Like, you gave me a bucket list thing that I'll never forget. And it's not like we really had much to do with it.
No, nothing.
But I like to take credit regardless.
Yeah, so Allie and I were told over the weekend we had to immediately get to our computers and join a Zoom, and that's usually exciting for a Saturday.
You know what's ironic is that we were just talking about how Friday random Zooms suck.
I know. know. We mushed ourselves.
And then we were asked to do a Saturday afternoon Zoom.
And if you listen closely to this conversation we had on the Zoom, I think that you will like what you hear, because the band is actually going to tell you who they are and what we have in store for you. And then we will give away the absolute first pair of tickets to this event the second this is done. So I want you to listen closely. This is what happened. Apologies that you're getting some of that Zoom audio on KROQ, but this is what happened Saturday. Allie and I were living our lives. They said, get to your computer ASAP. We need you to click this link, and then here we go. The information as we welcome to KROQ and to the Zoom and to the radio, the boys from 21 Pilots.
Hello.
Yo. Wow, you guys are together.
Look at us.
Allie, we did not make the effort we should have. We could have driven 20 minutes and been together like they are. Wow.
In a random house in Woodland Hills, but we didn't do that.
Oh, sorry, guys. Seems like over the many years, your band has brought us together more than any other band. It's an honor to be able to spend some time with our friends in 21 Pilots.
Nice.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you guys want to make the big announcement, or should we make it?
We're getting married.
Josh is shaving his head.
Wow.
A lot of announcements.
So exciting.
Yeah. Go ahead.
21 Pilots has been a friend of KROQ for a long time. They don't have to publicly say this, but I'll put words in their mouth. Without KROQ, maybe there would be no 21 Pilots. Who knows? They have agreed to do a small, intimate show for just KROQ listeners, and the only way to win your way in is to listen to KROQ. That is how we, of course, bribe you to keep listening to the radio station. We're at the Bellwether. It's October 22nd. You cannot pay your way in. You cannot bribe your way in. You cannot sleep with the guys in 21 Pilots to get in. You have to listen to KROQ.
That's right.
Yep.
Listen.
It's going to be a fun show. It's going to be sweaty.
Yeah, you guys have been doing a lot of obviously big stadium big venues for a while now. Does the preparation process change at all going back to kind of a smaller venue? Does the performance change? I mean, it has to, right?
I think that when Josh and I first started, we thought that what's the secret sauce that allows you to play these giant shows in these huge arenas? And I think if there's anything that we've learned, it's that there's no secret to it. You play your show. And so as much as, we're changing up a few things to fit the venue a little better, it's pretty incredible. I think the more impressive thing is just how well our show can fit. It can scale down to that size because that's kind of it's really where we cut our teeth, and we love playing venues like that. So we're pumped.
It's funny how we look at it like a small show because there's 1,500 people, but when you guys started, you were playing in that gymnasium for 4 people. So really, this is still a pretty massive show compared to where it all began for 21 Pilots.
Yeah, I mean, there was a venue in our local our hometown of Columbus that was kind of the Shangri-La. It's like if you could play there, then you've made it. And it was about 1,500 people. So, it'll bring us back to where that was our main goal was, is there any way we can possibly fill, 1,000 plus people into a venue? And so, it's cool 15 years later actually being able to do it. So it's going to be exciting.
Well, anytime we give away tickets to a show, whether it's big or small, when it's being played by you guys, everybody is ravenous for these tickets. I was just curious because with the surprise that we hear from people and the shock and the screams when they win is not something that can be replicated. Have you ever won anything, either on the radio or otherwise, even when you were a kid, that you can remember that moment?
Did you ever win anything?
I never, I think that I just, in my mind, I never called in because I was just like, there's no way that that's a possibility. Now being on the other side and seeing that people can win, I probably should have called in when I was younger.
I think everyone feels like a caller number 8, if you know what I mean. Like they're like, I'm probably the one that's going to usher the next person in.
Yeah.
But no, someone's got to make it happen.
But that will all change, and we will pack the place. All KROQ listeners for 21 Pilots. Of course, many people have tickets already to see you October 25th and 26th at the BMO Stadium shows. And what I love so much, and I know you're used to people kissing your ass and saying how great you are and how good your songs are, but what I love above all of that is that it feels like you guys have made an effort from the beginning to constantly rethink the way that fans experience your music. You've done it by doing the big and small shows. You did the small, then the medium, then the large venue shows. It feels like you think about ways to rethink the concert-going experience. And I have been a big fan of bands starting with the encore, calling it the before core. They do it before, and then they do it again at the end, because if it's a great song, everyone's going to want it twice anyway. That way, the people that got to get home early to have young kids, you can relate with some of that. They can still catch the good stuff. What do you think of the before core? Do you want to be the first band to launch the before core?
I think maybe we open with Heathens.
Yeah.
We close the first set with Heathens. We'll open up the encore with Heathens, and maybe we'll let them drive their way home to Heathens as well. So we'll see if that.
Before
so
core is
Heathens.
cool.
We've not played multiple songs in a set before, have we?
No, I don't think so. But now Tyler's been a dad. I'm about to be, so I do feel like I totally get the like. All right, encore time. It's time to get to the car. Let's get out of here before we're stuck in traffic for 2 hours.
Don't do that. Actually,
yeah.
That bums me out. So. I can see, if it doesn't happen to us very often, but when the encore's happening, I can see if people are shuffling to try to get home. On one hand, you're like, man, I don't blame them because traffic. But on the other hand, you're like, no, come on, please stay.
It's a bummer.
It's not going to be an issue at this venue.
No.
Tyler, I was just curious, since you've got kids, one of the greatest things when you have kids is to hear from a friend who is having one for the first time, because then you can unload all of the crap that's been piling up in your garage on them. Mm-hmm. Are you going to do a big giveaway to Josh for all the stuff that you have from your kids? Are you going to do a big hand-me-down situation?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let him come over and take his pick. We actually we text about, he's got some questions about like baby monitors and stuff. I feel like I could like run a seminar on the best baby monitors, whether or not you want it, connected to Wi-Fi or just a module that works through IR. And there's just you learn so much, and Josh knows that I like to pass down the wisdom. So I'm sure that we have a lot more conversations to have when it comes to things we've learned.
Josh, just as a warning, my wife caught me masturbating on my couch watching Varsity Blues because of a baby monitor. So I'm just letting you know it can't happen.
So she's got the monitor on you.
Yeah, the baby.
Yeah, well, it was. Well, I guess I should take that as an insult that I have a baby monitor on my naked body. But yes. Yes.
Hey, man,
we're giving her a show.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But Klein, I think you only took like 1 day off for paternity leave. Josh, are you going to take any time off? What's the situation? What's the plan?
We kind of have to be strategic about like when to have kids in this kind of like career. So it is kind of like, all right, when do we have time? Tyler and I both have like asked our manager, like, when are we having a kid?
Yeah.
Like, when can I do this? Yeah, when am I allowed to have a kid? And so we had that conversation and figured out the best kind of window of time.
Yeah, I called Josh. I was like, all right, go ahead.
Yeah. You're in the clear now. Yeah. You can do it.
We're chatting with 21 Pilots right now. Breach, of course, the album. City Walls, the new single that we're all enjoying. I've heard you guys say before that Breach in many ways was kind of like the conclusion of the story. For people that are freaking out now, does that mean a new story begins? Or are you guys saying, well, that's going to be the end of it for us. We're going to part ways now and go live the dad life?
Yeah, I think maybe we're just going to get fat and, get into real estate.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, that sounds like everyone I know.
It's an exciting story. Come on, that doesn't excite everyone.
That's been the dream since we were like.
It's really this whole thing is just to springboard us off into our real passion.
Yeah.
I want to hear the real estate album. It's about your real estate lives.
Yeah, just about mortgages.
Yeah.
No, it's a good question. Can't quite answer it fully, but it is exciting to think that there's going to be kind of a new chapter in our creative journey. And so in a sense, whatever's next is going to have less rules to it. So we'll see what that turns out to be. And you're not going to stop us from writing songs. We love it.
We cannot thank you enough. We're very excited that you have agreed to do this show for our listeners, for KROQ. Once again, the big announcement this morning from 21 Pilots. A private show, Bellwether, October 22nd. The only way to get in is to win your way in by listening to KROQ.
Square up with me.
the big news. That's City Walls, 21 Pilots on KROQ. And if you just missed it, the major announcement that was told kind of over Zoom with the guys over the weekend was that they will be doing an intimate, private KROQ show, 21 Pilots. The only way to get in is to win your way in. It's happening at the Bellwether on October 22nd. Go to KROQ.com for chances to win, or to go to the socials, Klein Alley Show or KROQ for your details to see this band.
Time on my ride.
And let's go ahead and give away a pair of tickets right now, Allie. We've got tickets all show long. It's going to be happening all week long and all day long on KROQ because the place does hold 1,500 people, which is a small show for them. But for us, that means we got a lot of tickets to give.
Yeah, we better get given.
First pair of tickets will go to, I'm just going to go ahead and say hello to caller number 21, which puts us in Norwalk. Good morning. Who's this?
Gonzalo.
Are you an actual real fan of 21 Pilots?
Oh, my God. Hell yeah, dude.
Prove it.
Dude, I already have tickets to the 25th. I can't wait. Heathens is one of my favorite songs.
Name
all you got?
Name one other song.
Heathens, were you going to say
you son of a bitch.
It's really good. I'm really shaky right now. I'm sorry.
Gonzalo, rules is rules. We said 21. You're caller 21. We will see you at the intimate, private KROQ show with 21 Pilots. You're the first person with tickets.
No way, dude. Oh, my God. I love you guys so much.
Congratulations.
Fingers crossed that they play Heathens 3 times.
Let's go.
4 times.
Yeah, we did. He did mention 4 times. They've got other songs, too, you know. They've been doing it 15 years.
Thank you.
Hey, Gonzalo, hold on. We'll see you at the show. That felt nice, Allie, right?
It did feel nice. I can't wait to do it a lot more.
A lot more times. So be ready to win. Just because they never got to win anything on the radio doesn't mean you won't get the chance. We'll have more of those tickets coming up later this morning. We'll come back with your Gayest Sports highlights from NFL weekend and much more. If you're just joining us, that's the big announcement. Go to our socials, and we will need you to interact with us. In fact, starting now, listen to everything that happens this morning on the show. We'll once again wrap things up in our bonus hour with a show quiz, and questions from anything that happens on today's show could result in you winning some tickets to see the great 21 Pilots at a private, just-announced KROQ show happening very soon, October 22nd, the Bellwether. Allie, how far is that from right now? That's like
2 weeks.
2 weeks from now. 2 weeks.
I love that everyone's super excited, and there's one person who's like, Wednesday? It's on a Wednesday? Like, get over it.
That was me. I was texting the show.
Huge band.
And the Grammy goes to 21 Pilots.
Small venue.
Album of the year goes to 21 Pilots.
And your only way in
The biggest selling rock album of the year
is to win.
Give it up for 21 Pilots.
Attention, Los Angeles. This is Josh from 21 Pilots. KROQ is hosting a private show with us at the Bellwether.
Listen from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. to get on the exclusive guest list.
I don't believe that I wish we could turn back time. Taking my time on my ride. Please don't make any sudden moves.
A KROQ private show with 21 Pilots at the Bellwether. Courtesy of Atlantic Records.
Listen from 9 to 6 for your only way in.
Can you believe that, Josh?
Sweet.
On the world famous KROQ.
KROQ.
Final day of September. There's some more news. Take it or leave it. We're entering the tail end of ASO, the greatest 3-month span of the year, August, September, October. We're getting into the O part of it, so get ready for that. And speaking of O part of it, Oasis tickets coming up at 9 o'clock this morning, again at noon, 3 and 6. You'll win them all day for the shows just announced happening at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. But first, Allie would like to admit that she was wrong, and it takes a big woman
Thank you.
It takes a big woman with an even bigger laptop to admit that they were wrong about something. And we found some audio of a claim you made on these airwaves.
I'm not admitting I'm wrong, by the way. I don't know where you expect me to do that. There were other extraneous circumstances that came into play after the fact.
You, back in July, whenever Prime Day was, I finally got myself a computer because mine crapped out after like a decade. And you also had a crappy computer. And you decided... It's
an old computer that also has had a significant amount of water damage. I spilled an entire bottle of water on it about 3 or 4 years ago, and I'm amazed it's lasted as long as it has.
When you first talked about this situation, I just want you to hear the reaction that Omar gave you, because we were laughing at you and saying that this was a terrible idea many months ago, and now, as you have now just had to purchase a new computer, It's clear that we
It
were
was
right.
a decision I made.
It's clear that we were right and you were wrong. But here, this is audio from. I'm going to play this to you. This is from back in July.
I also have an old-ass computer, but instead of buying a new computer, I settled on buying a new battery because the main problem that my...
Now, that laughter from Omar is what we're all thinking, which is...
That's laughter support. Right, Omar?
Nope.
That's him laughing, knowing that in a few months we would get this exact story we're about to get right now because he knows how ridiculous it is. So much so that Friday, on the Friday Flex segment on the show, Allie decided to flex about her plan. Listen to this.
With Prime Day being a big part of the week and Americans spending a record number of billions of dollars on stuff that when you really think about it, you don't need. I got out of this week only spending $44 on Amazon. My computer is a piece of crap as well, and I was like, maybe I should do what Klein did and get a new computer. And I was looking through, and I wasn't really happy with the deals I was seeing, so I ended up buying for $44 a battery.
Allie,
that I can put in my computer,
sad.
and it's basically new. Gets here on Sunday. Flex.
It's not a flex. This will backfire on you, and you will wish you had just gotten
No,
a
it comes
computer.
in a little kit.
And now all the
Fine, I have a
computers,
kit.
all the computers that were marked way down that are back to regular price now, you're going to get screwed enough to pay full price. You had a little laugh there, Allie. That was a few months ago.
And we didn't even detail the problems I had with the kit when it arrived.
Oh, right.
I had a lot of problems installing the battery.
Yeah,
I had to go to Best Buy and go to the Genius
Right.
Bar or whatever, and they wouldn't help me because it was a third-party
Right.
item.
So
and
go
all this
ahead,
stuff.
Allie. The floor
Eventually, I got the battery
The
in.
floor is yours now. Now here we are. Fast forward to the end of September, and this was back in July, so not too many.
I blame Apple for this because every time they make an announcement about a new product, I think that all of our products start degenerating, and my computer started experiencing some other issues where it was getting slower and slower and slower. It wasn't holding a charge anymore, and every time I pressed the O button, it pressed like 5 O's, and it was getting really difficult to do my job. So this weekend, I decided it's time for a new computer. But here's the
So
thing.
your battery experiment was a total fail.
But the battery, I didn't realize at the time, was just one symptom of a much larger problem. At the time, the battery was the biggest issue.
No, we all told you that. We said bad battery is usually an indication that the computer's got a bunch of stuff it's trying to figure out, and the battery is just the first place you notice it.
Well, you don't know that until you replace the battery.
Oh, my God. You won't admit you're wrong. It's crazy because
So anyway, I
if anyone were to look at the
computers.
details of this, they would go, well, Allie will finally just admit she was completely wrong and should have taken the advice of her coworker.
I got 2 extra months out of my computer.
Oh,
okay, it was an end of life.
Yeah,
decision.
but endless times of frustration. I
There
sent
were
some audio
hours.
to Allie or something, and she's like, she was trying to download some software, and it took her like 10 minutes, and I was like, dude, this should take you seconds.
It
to
took
get
me
to
10
this.
minutes to open my email.
Oh my God!
So that I could check if
really-
you had sent it to me.
It was crazy.
There is that moment, though, when you know whatever it is, your phone, your computer, like, there's no choice but to move on. But
yes, my
but
days were numbered. It was the end. It was like I should have put it out of its misery.
Yeah,
So
we
I-
all said that.
I know. So I got a computer online, and I got it at Best Buy or whatever. I went and picked it up. And here's the thing: is I don't really. I also blame myself for being gay because I don't know inches anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know sizes. I'm not a size queen, and so I don't know the difference between 13, 14, and 16 inches. I decided, you know what? This is a new computer. I want it to, I want a bigger screen. I'm going to go 16-inch. And I got a MacBook Pro, and this thing is enormous.
It's so big.
It's so heavy.
Yeah.
I'm so paranoid that I'm going to drop it because
it's funny watching you lug it around.
It's just so, it's like having a television set.
Yeah,
It's just insane. It's overwhelming,
It's
and I don't
almost
know what to
past
do.
the point of portable. I think you just
it
have to
really
set
is.
up.
I think I accidentally bought a desktop.
Yeah. So anyway, that's once again just
Battery works great though. I've been using it all weekend.
Yeah,
It's not even halfway done.
because you didn't put it in because the geniuses put it in.
That's a great idea, Klein. I should put a new battery in this thing. I
No,
think it needs one.
You definitely should not.
I got a kit.
So you are wrong.
I was not wrong at the time.
How much would you have saved if you bought this computer back then?
I don't know because I don't think they had this computer on the Prime Day deal. By the
Oh.
way, Prime Day is coming up next week.
Yeah, you also missed your Prime Day window because if you had just waited another week, I think Prime Day
I
starts
couldn't
again.
wait another week, Klein. It was impossible.
It's unbelievable.
It would have taken 7 hours to get ADD News together.
You middled yourself between the two Prime
I
days.
did.
It's kind of funny. K-Rock. We are Klein Alley's show. It is Monday. We have that going against us, but here's what we have going for us. Just announced a little private show with 21 Pilots. We will get you into that again in moments. And then, of course, if you're a Dodgers fan, well, then you have some midday baseball to get excited about at 3 o'clock today.
Oh.
So 3:08, I think, to be exact. And no one's more excited about that, Allie, than
Yeah,
this
that's like
lady.
school drop-off time.
It's the best, right?
They always have like the most random, precise time.
There's going to be a lot of kids standing in front of their school waiting to get picked up today. That you can tell. There's a Dodgers game. And then there's, of course, maybe the biggest fan.
Hi, Klein and Alley. This is Moist Choice. I got my Dodger gear on. Go Dodgers. Hope they win tonight. Okay, signing off. Bye.
That's Moist Joyce. Who knew she was a giant Dodgers fan? I didn't know that.
She says she's getting approached left and right these days.
Yeah, we got some messages over the weekend. Her bus, all these public transit drivers are like, I know that voice. When she gets on, she's like, don't have any money today. Just take me somewhere. They're like, hey, I know you. Get in the bus, Moist
Wouldn't
Joyce.
everyone on a bus say, I know that voice?
That's a good point.
That's like a traditional bus voice.
She does have a great bus voice. That's our friend Moist Joyce. But you know what? It's not just Dodgers in the world of sports. In fact, Allie watched every single play of every single football game that happened over the weekend.
A lot of upsets.
So many upsets.
Yeah, a lot of drop balls, a lot of double teams that went wrong. So these are your Gayest Sports highlights for, I believe this is week 6.
Here are the Gayest Sports highlights from the week.
Showing pressure. May fires right complete. Reaching forward his booty.
He's going to block, and then he's just going to come out the back door. Once he pulls the trigger, go.
8 for 8, open and dancing and prancing into the end zone goes Kyron Williams.
Fields, backside heat from Ezeraku.
Great release move at the line of scrimmage. Watch this little double shimmy shake and out.
Matched up man-to-man, which that leaves 9 guys stacked inside.
On a give, jump. Bangs his way inside.
Playing good football. In a 16-minute beatdown.
It's a 4-man overload. They're going to come from here all around.
Dan had that deep tuck.
You know, I know it feels bang on the field, but when you see a player down, you're late.
And McCaffrey's going to get stuffed in the backfield by Nate Landman.
This is just a flat-out miss. I mean, barely touched. I think I almost hit him in the stomach. Oh, or worse.
These have been the Gayest Sports highlights from this week.
It's the backside heat. That's the part that really
Backside
gets you.
heat. The 16-minute beatdown.
Man,
the
that
tuck.
is-
Deep
that is
tuck.
a gay-ass week of football right there. All right, well, just announced, private show, 21 Pilots. Here's the question we have for you now. What is something small you're dealing with that is creating a ton of stress in your life? Why are you, quote, stressed out? We will get you some tickets to see 21 Pilots. Call us. We'll get into that next on K-Rock. We have, I don't know who drafted Pantyhose Greg on their fantasy team.
Did you hear the message where they got a roommate yelling at him?
Why are you making noise?
What noise?
You little noise.
What noise?
I can't hear you. Stop.
I can hear you. Stop. Does it keep going?
Oh, man.
Go back to your room. Your own room.
Go back to your room.
He's not even in his own room.
Where is he? Is he in someone else's
in the
room?
kitchen.
Oh, no wonder he had to move to a shack.
Oh, my God.
This is pure
the
hate.
last straw?
This is it.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. I told you they don't like me here.
Klein Alley Show.
I've spent a total of 0 nights behind bars. You have spent, you said, 20 years of your life.
Okay.
So you have learned a lot more than I have. Ali has put together some words now to figure out if I can step up to the great on the theater to see if I can actually compete with you in prison lingo.
Well, Klein, what do you think a bean slot is?
Beehole. Butthole.
Okay.
Bean slot.
you
Is
want-
that what you said?
Yeah.
Bean?
Have you ever heard of bean slot?
Would that be in any relation to a prison purse?
Like a Fifi.
No, I would say.
We talking Fifis here or honey buns?
Well, okay, I'm overstimulated.
I get it.
Klein, Alley, Show! Mornings on KROQ 106.7 KROQ.
If you got your couch covered in poop, I'm lighting that thing on fire.
My couch probably has poop on it right now.
Oh God, Allie, you're gross. I'm telling you,
I have a 3-year-old.
Wait, what kind of excuse is that? I have a 3-year-old. He's pooping everywhere.
No, he's not pooping anywhere, but he's naked a lot.
Yeah, but Allie, but that's even more of a reason why you should be in a clean environment, I would think.
A little poop never hurt anybody.
Man, stress sucks, and we'd like to remove some stress from your life by getting you in to see the guys that sing this. 21 Pilots just announced a private KROQ show that is happening, and the details are all over the socials right now. People are very excited to get in. There's lots of ways to win tickets. We'll have them for you all morning and all day and all week long here at KROQ. But we're asking you right now, what is something that is small, that is creating a ridiculous amount of stress in your life? Because I think people have a way of finding things that aren't necessarily the most stressful situations and making them super stressful.
Yeah, like this person on the text line who says, I have to work for our Oktoberfest at a local brewery, and they're asking all the workers to dress up.
Oh, man.
How stressful is that? You have to wear the little lederhosen and crap?
Or you don't have any of that stuff, so you have to find something around your
Oh,
house.
my God, you have to order it,
Put
or
a couple of scrunchies on your thighs.
Get creative with some belts.
Jenica, we have tickets to give away to 21 Pilots now so that you can enjoy the feelings of being less stressed out for at least one night in October. But what are you currently very stressed out about?
Hi, I'm calling. I'm getting some braces this week. I'm an adult, so I'm a little stressed out that people are going to make fun of me. And just like that is going to be really painful.
Yeah. Are these traditional braces, or are you going Invisalign?
Yeah, they're traditional braces because I don't really trust myself with Invisalign.
Yeah, smart. I feel like I'm the type of person that would eat that stuff and swallow it.
Man, I had a friend who got adult braces and told no one, and all of a sudden it was just like, braces. I was like, whoa.
That's my plan. I'm going to be like, surprise.
Yeah, one of my kids' teachers is an adult with braces, and the first night of back to school night, the first thing they said is, let me just go ahead and answer all of your questions. These will get removed in 3 months. And I was like, hey, how did you know that was my first question? That's amazing. So, all right, you're an adult getting braces. That is a legitimate...
That is stressful.
For a few reasons. But you know what? I will say this in your favor, and I don't know if this will win you the tickets, but this is the right month to do anything at all that physically alters your appearance. Like, I always thought to myself, what a great month to have some sort of a facial injury, an eye injury, because you can kind of, someone probably just thinks you're putting together your nerd costume for Halloween.
Yeah, and you can just dress as a sixth grader for Halloween. You have a built-in costume right then and there.
Got a giant lollipop, and you're...
I just like that you just told her she's going to look like a nerd for the next couple of years.
That's right, Omar.
She's all kind of stressed about it. All right, well, you're going to be a freak show.
Nerd.
All right, well, moving on. Why are you stressed out right now? We do have tickets to give away, and we will pick at least one of you, maybe a few of you, and get you into the show so you can see some 21 Pilots and relieve some stress from your life, even if it's just temporary. Patrick, what is something that is small, perhaps, but for some reason is bringing you a lot of stress?
So my mom used to date the lead singer of Alien Ant Farm, so you guys just played that song, and it's like, man, why isn't she still with me?
Wait a minute. Your mom was like a groupie, or was this a serious relationship?
This was before my time, but...
How did you find out your mom used to bang the lead singer of Alien Ant Farm?
It was one of those, trophy moments she would tell me about, but I didn't get into the details.
So why are you stressed out?
Because whenever we play it, we just played it on KROQ. So probably every time the guy hears it.
Oh, my mom boned that guy.
That's got to be terrible. Think about how quickly you could ruin one of your favorite songs if you realize that, if all of a sudden you have some song you're into, your mom, you're finding your mom banging the drummer.
And then he's just asking me if I'm okay over and over.
Are you okay?
Oh, God, no, I'm not.
All right, that's good stress right there. Hold on. Interesting. Why are you stressed out right now? Maybe it's a small thing, but it's creating a ton of stress for you. We will relieve some of that stress by making you a winner and getting you into the 21 Pilots show. Meanwhile, 818 says, I wasn't stressed out until I heard about this show, and now I'm stressed out because I want to get tickets to go, and if I don't go, I'm going to go ahead and be full of regret. So I get it. Abby, you're on KROQ. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Doing fine. What is the thing that is bringing you stress?
Well, my 21-year-old is, she has her permit, but she's failed her driver's test 4 times. So I feel like I'm not going to get out of this whole driving her or being like her chauffeur. And that's really getting to me.
It says she's 21, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, kick her to the curb.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus.
Figure it out yourself at that point.
hell?
Get a bus card.
I mean, she's technically old enough to drive drunk now.
Yeah, does she know how to ride a bike?
I know. And there's so many other modes of transportation.
She doesn't?
Well, why don't you start with the bike thing?
Oh,
take her
man.
to a church parking lot, teach her how to ride a bike, and then maybe the car thing can be 5 years from now.
We tried the bike. That didn't work.
It didn't work?
Oh,
God,
my
you're
God.
just an idiot.
Oh, my God. All right, that woman sounds stressed. That mom sounds like that's a definite level of stress.
It's just trying different modes of transportation every week. Skateboard? No.
No, she can't do that either.
Scooter? No. Damn it.
A lot of broken wrists. Let me say hi. Thomas, you're on KROQ. Good morning. What are you stressed about?
Hey, I'm asked to be a best man, so I'm stressed out about that. I'm stressed about I can't give the good speech, that everyone's expecting. And also, I'm afraid that, I'm not going to be fitting the tux that I got fitted for already, so...
That's a lot of stress. I hate that call. I mean, I know it's supposed to be an honor, but I've gotten that call twice.
Expensive, too.
Expensive call to get. All of a sudden, your to-do list just goes from nothing to 1,000 things.
Yeah.
And I got a call one time from a buddy of mine from high school that I had not talked to in it had been 18 years. And he calls me and he goes, hey, would you like to be the best man at my wedding? And I said, we haven't spoken we were good friends in high school, but we had not spoken probably since.
You're like, in the last 20 years, I am the best.
Right. There's
you
not
could come
one
up
other
with?
person.
Is it because you had a drug hookup or something, or a whore hookup?
Maybe.
Dude, because you would be the best at planning a bachelor party.
He's like, I have a brother, but I know a guy from years ago who's great with whores.
Well, maybe that explains why I got the call, guys.
You gotta say yes.
Sorry about that. I just
You're
hung
probably
up-
so disappointed if you say no.
I passed on that opportunity. Hey, Alicia, you're on KROQ. Good morning.
Good morning.
Why are you stressed out?
I am so stressed out because I've been on an ankle monitor since probably July now. I have to be on an ankle monitor for the rest of the year until December. I never thought this would happen in my life. I also have an interlock in my car that I have to have for a year. I am a single mom. I am supposed to be thriving as a mom, and this is so embarrassing to be doing all of this. I can't even go to a Halloween party. I can't go anywhere to be looking for anyone to be looking at my ankle. It's just embarrassing.
Is she under house arrest or something?
I'm not under house arrest necessarily because I have to work. It just monitors alcohol through my sweat. I cannot have any.
That is crazy.
Okay, I cannot sanitize my hands. I cannot spray perfume on me. I cannot have anyone drop any alcohol around me, or else I'll go straight to jail.
So someone spills a shot near you, they lock you up because you've been, I guess, a few DUIs, maybe 3 or 4 to get to that level?
This was only my second, so I didn't think it was going to be that horrific. But yes, they gave me the ultimate of the ultimate. Yes.
So wait, if we even gave you tickets to this show, would you even be able to go?
No, of course not.
I would obviously go. I would hide my monitor, and I would make sure there's no alcohol in my system, and make sure no one can drink alcohol around me. I just want to make sure, I would just be careful.
You gotta love this.
Cheers to this girl.
You gotta love that the baggy jeans trend came back because, man, imagine trying to hide that little ankle monitor under.
It would be so. She'd be so stressed. And how do you make sure people aren't drinking around you? Everyone's going to be drinking.
Right.
Right. So I would be stressed out like
Allie, we've heard a lot of different types of stress. There's a lot of stress in the world. That woman brought a lot of that onto herself. I mean, the argument could be just don't drive drunk. And if you do it once, you get away with it.
That does seem like an aggressive response, though.
Don't do it a second time.
She
Susie
definitely hit a kid, right? I mean, there's some reason.
She definitely ran over something or someone, for sure. And maybe she was driving a school bus drunk. That I feel like they don't like like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Susie, good morning. You're on KROQ. Hi.
Good morning, sweet tip.
What are you stressed about?
My hair right now, I colored it red yesterday, but I don't know if I underdeveloped it or something, but it is bright orange like a clown.
No.
Did you have though? This is the best time of year to do that.
Bozo, and I have curly hair, so it's big and frizzy and orange.
You have those Carrot Top for Halloween.
You have a curly orange afro now because you messed up your hair dye?
Yes.
Man, women with their hair, I'll tell you, I know it sounds sexist, Allie, and it's a generalization, but it is 100% true every time. When things do not go according to plan, color's a little off, the cut's wrong. Remember that time you got that weird Rachel cut and you came in here last couple months ago?
That was a nice cut.
No, it was not. But that brought a lot of stress into your life. And you
well,
think
I
about
didn't
it
have stress
constantly.
before, and then you gave me stress about it.
Right.
But it's so true. When you actually take off, you wash it all out, and you look in the mirror, and it's not what you expected, panic immediately sets in, and you have to figure out how the hell you're going to fix it. And it sounds like you did it at home, so it's going to be a long process to make that go away.
All right, Johnny, we give you the final word, and then we have to make a decision. What's up, Johnny? What's up?
Yeah, man, I can't find my weed, and I can't find my lighter.
Okay, that's real stress right there. All right, I believe that guy's telling the truth. Allie, we got to give away some tickets now. We heard a lot of different types of stress. Someone will get to come see Stressed Out perform live by 21 Pilots. We will relieve at least a little stress on a Wednesday night in October for this private KROQ show that was just announced earlier this morning. The only way to get in is to win your way in, and even if stress is your ticket, who stands out to you as the person that is dealing with the most amount of stress right now for the smallest thing?
I don't know if I'm just biased, but I think this woman getting adult braces, that's a stressful thing. You've made the decision to get adult braces. You're doing something good for yourself, but you have every reason to be stressed because there's a lot of obstacles in your way, and everybody is going to be judging you for as long as you have those braces.
Also, I don't think she can eat Cheetos for a while.
Yeah, you can't chew gum.
Yeah.
You're going to hit people's teeth when you kiss them.
Someone on the show called her a nerd.
That was you?
Well, let's not focus on who said it, but I agree. I think that's frustrating, and that's annoying for her. I mean, there's a lot of stress here.
Yeah, Metal Mouth.
Yeah, but let's give him to Metal Mouth. What do you say, guys? Metal Mouth. Hey, Metal Mouth.
Big smiles in the front row when you go to the show.
In all seriousness, whoever that lady was, brace face, make sure she gets tickets to see 21 Pilots, because at the very least, I have to say, hold on.
Yeah, give her tickets at a swirly.
Hey, brace face.
Yes.
Hey, you're going to 21. You're going
me.
Get your adult braces ready, getting all tightened up and ready to go. We'll see you at 21 Pilots.
All right. I'll try not to blind them.
Okay. Yeah, please try not.
Do the thing where you switch colors based on the holidays?
No flash photography.
Yes.
All right, hold on one second. Are you going to have your braces by showtime or no? Oh, no.
Oh, she's nerding out already. Robot.
It's interfering with her signal.
It's interfering.
It can't be worth it. If
All right,
anybody makes fun of me, I'll be like, I won free tickets.
Yeah.
All right, Janica, hold on one second. We'll see you at the
You
show.
have to say tickets.
Enjoy your ticket. We'll take a break. Don't worry if you didn't get through, you didn't win. We got more of these tickets coming up next hour. We'll be doing it all show long, all week long. We'll get you into 21 Pilots, a secret show, and we'll be back with more after this.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
House paint. It's a
Klein Alley Show, Jimmy World right there. Jake is about to be broken, courtesy of this show. Can we break Jake?
Yeah.
Can he eat through what has been now over 30 pounds of weight loss in the last month and a half? He's got
gained it back in a day.
platters and platters of meat in front of him right now. I don't know how many pounds.
That's awesome.
How many pounds of meat would you guess that is? It's probably as much as you've lost. I'd say it's about 30 pounds.
I feel like it's almost like over a pound a plate.
Oh, way more than that, dude. Way more than a pound
Yeah,
of plate.
I think there's probably at least 5 pounds of meat.
It seems like 5 pounds of plate. It's a mountain of meat in front of you. By the way, we're doing this because Gundo Comedy and Barbecue Festival is happening in El Segundo, June 5th through the 8th, and that includes comedy shows. Our buddy Brett Williams will be there, Jeremiah Watkins, good lineup of comedians, tons of barbecue. One of the pitmasters that I think made some of this meat in front of you came all the way from Australia just to do some barbecue here in America.
Yeah, I know.
So...
And I bet that Brad and Jake probably can eat the same amount of barbecue at this point.
I used to be able to eat Brad.
I think that Brad may weigh more than Jake now, and he's only a half a person.
Yeah.
So think about that for a second.
He's got that massive head.
I believe that is the socially acceptable term.
I need to go there.
Half a person. The big head was
You're
unnecessary.
listening, Brad. We love you.
Brad, you know we're boys, right? All right.
But your butt would be delicious.
Yeah, I'm just saying. If we're going to go cannibalistic on Brad Williams, we all start with the giant door fast, right? Right? Who's with me?
Right?
All right. You ready for this, Jake? So normally now, when's the last time you've actually had a feast of this, like in front of you?
Like this? The last time I had a feast like this was that weekend that we did the Last Supper.
Now
we brought in all that food.
Oh yeah,
Last
we should do
summer-
a side by side.
Yeah,
Because
the-
even him eating it,
Right.
he's looks so much thinner.
When we did the Last Supper here, which was when you kicked off your weight loss journey, we brought in all your favorite foods. You got to
That
put
was
together your
awesome.
final, like you were a prisoner on death row.
And
You
I
gave
ate
us-
it all weekend.
And we gave you everything you want. Pizzas and hush puppies and all this random crap you wanted. We
I think
found
he
it
gained
all.
3 pounds just that weekend.
Just on that supper.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So
I went
now,
crazy.
so this is the first feast you've had. And the question is, here's the thing. Allie and I really want this food.
Yeah. So I want to lick it. Can I just lick it?
Oh man.
Oh, that would be so
I'd probably
boring.
still eat it.
Yeah, that's
Really?
Yeah.
Would you really?
I would tap out.
Oh,
if you
then,
licked it
then
all.
I do want to lick it. Then.
Don't lick it, Jake.
No, because I can eat this all weekend.
No, no.
It's just such a douchey thing to do.
Why would you just lick all the food?
Because I want to take it.
But the segment is not take it home and eat it over the
It's not
weekend.
claim it by licking
What's
it.
the segment? Oh, break Jake.
You break Jake, which is how much of this can you eat before you physically can no longer eat? You were
Well,
on.
see, I can't do that because it's gonna be. If I do that, I'm gonna feel like complete hell.
What do
later.
you think do you think he can eat one plate?
I think that Jake, previous to the Lasara, could have eaten all of this over the course of maybe the entire show. 4-hour show, he would have finished all
Well,
of
and
this meat.
barbecue too. Like it's not like yes, it is
It's not like
filling.
bread, yeah.
but if you
Yeah, you
like
can
mac
rebound
and
really quick.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is all good protein, by the way. I mean, this is. I'm
Oh,
looking,
yeah,
what,
yeah.
what are you looking in front of you? I see some pulled. Is that pulled pork there?
Yeah, pulled pork,
Brisket.
brisket. Yeah, it's,
And some ribs, I think.
yeah, it looks great.
So.
So just dig in, I guess.
yeah, Jake, can we break? Allie, do you think he can finish an entire plate?
I think he's going to.
What was your dinner last night? Just what's the last thing you ate before you start?
The last thing I ate was half a habanero beef stick, or actually like a third of it.
You couldn't even eat the whole thing.
You ate half a beef stick?
Yeah. Like late.
And then
last
what
night.
happened? You were full, or?
Yeah.
Oh no! This is gonna go terrible.
So he's going to tap out with just like a couple of bites here.
These are so small.
All right, Jake is
Oh,
having.
I couldn't possibly finish this beef stick.
Just half of one?
Jake just ate his first piece of barbecue right now. It is. How's it taste on the tongue?
Awesome.
Yeah. See, just poor Jake hasn't had a meal in a while, and now he's really feasting.
Yeah.
See, I think he's going to eat through whatever Lasara's given him. And
Well,
Lasar-
and you know, he does have the will to break through.
he does, and if he knows it's going to ruin our day because we don't get any of the barbecue because he eats it all, then I feel like that Jake is so spiteful and he wants to be right all the time that the idea that he knows. If you remember the day, Allie, when I was getting my colonoscopy and you guys brought in all that
I
food.
remember. Yes.
Everyone brought in food that I wanted. I couldn't eat any of it. Jake ate all of that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That day he went to town.
Yeah, he loves just seeing you suffer
Right.
while
so
he's eating.
That's my point. Is I think he would rather suffer himself to
and
know.
know you're not eating it.
To know that I'm suffering.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm bummed that I can't just take it all.
What? Where's your Vanessa? Go ahead, say your thing. I know you're thinking it.
I'm thinking no.
No,
Wait, what
not
am I
you. Not
thinking?
you, real Vanessa. I'm talking about Omar Vanessa. Hold on.
Gay.
That's right. Well said, Vanessa.
That's not
I
what I'm
can't
thinking. I'm
take-
thinking inclusion.
Yeah.
I can't take all this meat.
Yeah, keep going, Jake. Keep saying it. Hold on. Jake is now plattering that. You can watch this on YouTube right now. We're streaming live. But Jake, in case you're wondering, is making his way. I'd say he's 20% of the way through plate number 1 already, and I think this is the most Jake has eaten at
I
one
think it's
time
less than 20.
since he started doing it.
208 thinks that we're really screwing Jake for his date tomorrow.
Well, that is the potential thing that could happen here, is that Jake could be in such bad shape after this meal that he may have to cancel his date tomorrow, which would be hilarious because, as someone pointed out, whenever Jake brings up his new love interest on the show, that is as soon as he mushes the relationship.
Yeah, we're cursing.
Whenever he does stuff quietly, we don't know about it. We hear behind the scenes, it's going great. As soon as we talk about it on the show, it's game over.
Oh, that's super good.
What are you eating now?
This is the pulled pork.
You moved over. You started with the brisket.
Mhm.
Now you're over to the pulled pork. Wow, Jay, I'm shocked.
Klein is so jealous.
I'm so jealous right now.
What do you eat now? How is it?
I'm so,
okay.
but also I'm surprised he's still going because I really thought Jake would have had like a few bites and he would have been game over.
No, he's still pushing through.
How are you feeling right now in the stomach?
Full.
Really?
Yeah, already?
Wow. Oh my God, I could eat way more than that.
Now it looks like you have the meat sweats, but did you come in here with that already?
This is normal sweats.
Oh, those are normal sweats.
Those are Jake sweats.
Those are Jake.
Yeah.
And now, if he can't finish even one plate of this, I'm curious if Vanessa can finish more than Jake. Because Vanessa is a tiny little person.
Right, child.
Tiny little person.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Vanessa.
But I think that she could take down a plate of this barbecue. Do you think you could, Vanessa?
Oh, that's like a lot of like. It looks delicious, but I'm just overwhelmed by how much meat it is.
You said you wished there was more.
We're trying
I said I wish there was a piece of corn.
Oh.
Literally what I said.
That's what you said?
Yeah,
something a child would say, for sure.
Yeah, right?
Something a child would say, for sure. Yes, a big
But
giant.
like the little salad ones?
The little baby corn. You're presented with a giant platter of barbecue, and you go, I want corn.
I want French fries.
All right, guys.
Is that it?
This is it right here.
You're tapping out? That's
This is
it?
the last bite right here.
Why? What's going on with
This
you?
segment would have lasted all
my
hour
God.
long.
I'm done after this. I feel full right now, but this is it. Because it's so good. I'm going to take this one last bite. And
That's a massive forkful, though.
Uh-huh.
There he is. Jake is done. He's throwing the fork down. That means
Not even half a plate, Klein.
Not even half.
So sad. Wow.
so
The
sad.
Jake,
Perfect. Now Klein and Allie can do it next.
the Jake I used to know would have eaten all of this. He wouldn't have
I don't
left
like
any
this
of
new
it.
Jake. I'm going to lick these plates, though.
310 says.
Yes, do it. Look it.
310 says, knowing Jake, he's going to eat until he throws up, and then he's going to puke on the other plates just so Klein and Allie can't have any. And then he's going to say, the
Stop
ace.
giving him ideas.
The ace. All right, well, there you have it. All right, thank you, Gundo, and congratulations on bringing comedy. Gundo, Jake, how you feeling right now?
Stuffed. Absolutely stuffed.
Wow.
Sarah does work.
Yeah. Go ahead and plug your Lasara. Go ahead.
LASARA.com. Promo code Jake10 for 10% off your entire treatment plan.
If you want to only be able to eat a third of a plate of barbecue, man, I can't believe it.
That's crazy.
Good. All right, wonderful.
That's probably what I'll eat like all day.
We're going to take it's it for you.
Are you serious?
I probably won't eat until my date tomorrow.
Wow.
No, I'm joking. I'll eat tomorrow.
Klein Alley Show. Get to your ADD news in a moment, then we'll give you some more of these tickets to the just announced private show with 21 Pilots. It's going to be at the Bellwether. 1,500 lucky people will be in that small venue with that big band, and hopefully you're one of them with tickets coming up next hour here on KROQ. Before we get to the news, though, I just wanted to sincerely thank everyone who came out on Friday. I know we do events. It's always nice when people come there. And obviously some people were probably there just for the free tickets. But if you were there to give blood, we just got the totals, Allie, from all of the blood that was raised. They have to go through all the blood, make sure it's delicious, you know. And Dracula Dave, and for everyone who showed up, including Blind Charlie, who was not able to donate but was just there to kind of cheer people on.
Oh, man. What a day Friday. Are you guys sure I wasn't at Comic-Con? Because it certainly felt like I was in the presence of hundreds of real-life superheroes and that you guys were all wearing capes. It was so fun, and I felt so lucky to be there in the presence of everybody that came.
So we doubled last year's total, which obviously we're hoping to just do a little bit better than last year. More than doubled, and they believe once they have sorted it all out and the blood goes to where it needs to go, everyone who showed up to the Klein Alley Show, KROQ Stab and Grab Blood Drive was responsible for saving 606 lives.
Nice.
So 606 lives potentially saved. So everyone who came by, even Jake, who stopped by and ate that trash burger that was supposed to go to a nurse.
Good burger. And didn't donate.
Did not give blood. Jake is so frail now, I don't even think he's got any blood to give.
That's
true.
true.
Jake looked like a lot of people that went over to check on Jake, and he was just coming by to eat a burger. So anyway,
I'm not headed.
We'll get into your news now, but thank you. Seriously, to everyone who came by, even people that thought about coming by but didn't.
And especially the people who donated for the first time. There are a lot of people that the lady I sat next to, she's your first-time donor.
Johnny, ever do it?
I don't know if Johnny was running
Johnny's
around.
too scared.
Johnny got three
Really? He
nurses.
was all day. He was there all day.
He got three nurses' phone numbers, though. But he
Good
didn't
work.
want to talk
That
about
is
that.
true.
He didn't want to talk about that on the air. Let's get into your news right now. Here we go.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Obviously, with the government shutdown and the National Guard being deployed, there is never a dull moment in politics. But there are a couple of other updates that I wanted to share because I wanted to make sure that they didn't slip through the cracks. This was announced previously, but more details have been released. The White House UFC fight.
Yes. Are you talking about USC again?
No, I did mean UFC
All right.
this time.
We got it right this time.
A UFC fight will be taking place at the White House, and the details have been released. The fight will take place for Trump's 80th birthday on June 14th on the White House lawn. So they are erecting an octagon, putting it on the White House lawn. Dana White says that it's coming together already. He's the one planning it all. And Conor McGregor has also said he will happily fight for the occasion.
He's going to come out of retirement for this?
He said he would do it.
It's like his 5th retirement he's going to come out of. That'd be incredible.
Has he retired that many
I feel
times?
like, every time something goes down, he's like, that's it for me, I'm done. And then he comes back for a payday. He's come back
Isn't
for
he
paydays
not that
before.
old?
Well, he's been beaten up for, a lot of years. And I don't think the last few fights
So have a lot
went well.
of people.
He's 37.
Remember that fight?
Oh, that is pretty
Remember
old.
the fight that everyone's all excited about, and then he came back and his foot fell off within the first 15 seconds?
Oh, man.
You remember that thing? I was like,
That would be
Conor
fitting.
has never officially retired.
well, I think he has officially retired.
5 times.
I'm telling you, he has. Unofficially, he's been,
Despite past announcements and hints of retirement, he has not officially retired.
whatever. He's announced it a lot.
Does that make you mad?
Yeah, but there's a lot of him talking about it, I'll say that much.
Well, it seems fitting then for an 80th birthday party to have an old guy.
Have you seen any of the mock-ups about what it's going to
Yes,
look like?
it
It
looks-
looks like out of a movie.
A circus.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
If you were to take anyone from another country and say, do your best stereotype of what America
Yes.
is like, that's what the sketch
It's two
looks
men
like.
fighting in the octagon and wrestling each other on the White House lawn.
It looks
That's America.
Comical. It looks like
Yeah.
someone that just learned how to use ChatGPT,
Yeah.
came up with the image, but that's the real official one.
Yeah, and Melania Trump also showed up at the U.S. Navy's 250th anniversary in Virginia. She spoke to the soldiers, and you decide if this is a better or worse tribute to the military than Vanessa's.
Hooyah, Navy!
What did she
Hooyah, Navy!
Oh, no.
Hooyah, Navy!
So let's hear Vanessa's because I want to.
You got to play that again.
Hold on.
Yeah, play that again.
This is Melania's,
Holy
and we'll
moly.
go next to next, side by side with Vanessa's tribute. Here we go.
Hooyah, Navy! Hooyah, Navy!
Ooh-ha.
Hooyah, Navy!
Ooh-ha. I actually like hers better.
Come on, Vanessa. Yours is way better.
Come on, let's be honest. That's hilarious.
It's just because she had all the military going "Hoo-ah!" behind her.
Right.
If you had that, it would sound way better.
Yeah, in fact, Ali, if we could just figure out a way to get just the sound of the military answering back.
Yeah, go ahead. Omar.
And Omar, get Vanessa ready, and we'll
Okay.
see if we can make Vanessa's tribute better to the military.
All right.
So here we go.
Okay, ready?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Ooh-ha.
Oh, hold on. Wait.
That sounds
Screwed
good.
it up. Hold on.
That sounds pretty good.
All right,
though.
wait. Do it again.
Ooh-ha.
Oh, yeah.
Have them all. Yeah, they love you, Vanessa.
Okay.
Okay, Navy. All right, a couple of food trend updates, both good and bad depending on how you look at them. We'll start with the third-degree ramen burns that everyone's getting as a result of the K-pop Demon Hunters Ramen Challenge. And at one point in the movie, a bunch of characters are scarfing down burning hot ramen, which we've all done. We've all been there accidentally. But now doctors say they're treating kids with ramen-related burns 2 to 3 times a week, either with throat burns or hand burns from taking it out of the microwave. And then there's the protein trend. Everyone is mainlining protein these days, integrating it into every food and beverage. Protein coffee, protein pancakes. Uncrustables is now shoving protein into their sandwiches. They know that they're being consumed mostly by adults and especially athletes in the NFL. So they have 2 flavors. Up and Apple is peanut butter with cinnamon jelly, and Bright-Eyed Berry, which is peanut butter with their classic strawberry. Both crammed 12 grams of protein into the sandwiches, which is the highest amount of protein ever offered by an Uncrustables product.
Putting protein in everything. Stop putting protein in everything. Just let a brownie be a brownie. Does a pancake really need protein? Does a Pop-Tart really need protein? Do potato chips really need protein? Just get your protein from chicken or beef.
Thank you, Wolves of Glendale.
And then also just wanted to mention a clothing trend, a local one that's taking place. A local hardware store is now a hotspot for merch.
Oh, Ballers.
Ballers Hardware, absolutely. It's been around since the 50s, just existing as a run-of-the-mill hardware store, but the name is why people are obsessed with the merch.
Baller Hardware has been nailing it since 1959. But today, it's not only drywall and duct tape drawing crowds, it's threads. Somewhere along the way, the family realized that their store name was too good not to laugh at. Joe is 4th generation Baller.
And it's Baller. I didn't even know that that's how it was pronounced, but the logo is just says Baller Hardware with a hammer and some tools crossed over each other, and everyone thinks it's so cool that they now have expanded their merch area time and time again. Now there's crowds outside of this place just to get their hands on the merch.
Yeah, they got, I think, 2 locations in Southern California. But the good news is the merch is still like those old school hardware prices. I think a hoodie's like $30 still. When you go to a show, a hoodie's like $100 now. And a T-shirt there is like $14 or something.
And they're like, show us the merch. And they're like, we have hats.
Yeah, they got those old
sweatshirts.
I love that smell. That's my favorite
hardware
store smell.
Even though you don't know what to do with any of the tools?
I don't know what to do with one tool. I just go in there for the sniff sometimes. And they're like, that guy is not a man. And I'm like, hold on, let me just
come on a candle?
Do you tell them I'm just here for the sniff?
I say I'm just here for the sniffs. And they go, please, sir, leave.
Please leave.
Yeah.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to your Monday. It's been an eventful start to the show already. People jammed up on the phones right now. I think I know why. Because they probably want tickets to KROQ Private Show. We announced earlier this morning with the help from 21 pilots. We chatted with them over the weekend on Zoom, and in a few moments we will get to the 2 epic questions we asked Tyler and Joseph about things that were happening. These questions, Ali, as you know, every band has participated in the 2 epic questions. I don't think any band has ever got a perfect score, which is not hard to do since the questions are made up.
Pretty subjective.
But we'll get to that coming up this hour. So some more 21 pilots and tickets for you to go to the private show.
Last hour we were hearing from people who are stressed about little things, and 323 did not win tickets as a result of calling in, but they just wanted to say they are stressed because they broke their girlfriend's toilet yesterday.
Oh.
It would not flush, and I have not received a text from her since.
Yikes. That is the end of that relationship.
Didn't you get broken up with over that?
It was
she never found out.
It wasn't the broken toilet. It's because I lit the match and the fire department came.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was trying to cover up my leave-ins.
Didn't you also just take a dump in a toilet in a basement that wasn't connected?
Oh, that's right.
Yes, I've done that too.
And you had to just leave a crap in the toilet.
Don't put a toilet out that's not connected, guys. That's very misleading. Okay.
Why would you even use the bathroom in a house that's having an open house?
Why would I not? I had to use it,
Or if you do, you
Allie.
have to ask, and then they can tell you.
I'm not going to use the one on the floor everyone's walking through. I went downstairs and found another one.
Why do you have to poop in the open house?
I had to go. Don't make me feel bad about it. Why do you remember all this? That's the real question. I'm supposed to say these things.
I forgot.
You're supposed to forget these dumb things.
Omar remembers poop stuff now.
Hey, speaking of Omar, I just want to point this out. Someone claims, hold on, been listening to you guys for a little over 3 months now. Just checked out the YouTube for the first time. I've seen what most of you look like, but never Omar. Is that guy camera shy or what?
He's a diva.
I'm not a YouTuber, man. I'm not a diva at all. I just don't want to be, lumped into that nonsense. I'm a behind-the-scenes guy. I'm a production guy. That's why I got into radio, because it's radio.
How many? Let me ask you a serious question. For you to walk down the hall and be on camera, how many people?
$1 million.
No.
Well, how about
we don't have that.
How many?
The company doesn't even have that.
How many people would you need to? Just be on, what's a number that you go, all right, that's enough to get me to stand up and walk down the hall?
Oh, what's a standard number that you guys get when you guys do one of your wacky video bits?
Oh, we don't need to talk about it.
We don't do wacky video bits.
You guys do wacky video bits. What's that thing you guys did, the waxing video bit?
I don't know, 1,500, 1,200, something like that. Live viewers.
Right.
After the fact, I don't know how many they get.
If we get 2,000 viewers on there, I'll go in there and...
Do a dance.
I guess.
A dance.
Make a little love. I'll
get
down tonight.
That's a challenge. We're on YouTube right now, streaming live. And if
Klein has to get waxed in front of a live stream, and Omar just has to do a little dance.
I would just like him to make an appearance. If he walks down the hall and waves,
I'll give you a wave.
2,000 viewers. Let's go. We're on YouTube right now. Make it happen. It's KROQ. show. We've got the challenge happening. Omar claims he will walk down the hall and wave, and he will officially make his YouTube debut if we get up to over 2,000 people viewing at one time. And currently, I think we're somewhere in the 500 range. So make it happen. He will not come in here for less than 2,000 viewers or $1 million. We cannot make the $1 million happen, so we're going to try to make the 2,000 viewers happen.
Unless, Omar, you would take 1 million dong instead.
1 million dong.
What is 1 million dong?
I think it's $100.
$100.
It's roughly $100.
I can't do it for $100.
All right,
man.
so
2,000 views.
If you're interested in being a part of this situation, just all you got to do is go to YouTube right now and just leave it on in the background. You don't even have to watch. Just get that number up to 2,000. So Omar will be forced to walk down the hall and come in here. Let me say hi to. I think there's people on the phone because they assume we're going to give away these tickets to 21 Pilots. Hey, Elisa.
Hi.
Hi. Is that why you're calling?
Yeah, I'm calling to see 21 Pilots.
Are you a big fan?
I've been a fan for them for over a decade.
Mm-hmm.
She seems serious.
Do you have any tattoos that are inspired by them on your body currently?
I actually need to have one planned because I've had one in mind for years and I've been trying to get it done. So,
have you ever seen them in concert?
I've seen them twice in concert before COVID.
Mm-hmm. Having a hypothetical tattoo is not nearly as cool as having a real tattoo. A lot of people have hypothetical.
Exactly. You have so many hypothetical tattoos.
So many hypothetical tattoos.
You're a hypothetical sleeve.
I'm code. I look like. I mean, I would say Travis Barker hypothetically in my head with all the tattoos I was going to get.
But you have no real ones.
No, zero.
Nice.
Elisa, we're not going to give away tickets now, but we have a lot, and you seem nice, and there's a lot of people on the phone. I got to clear out some phone lines, so we would love to invite you to come to our intimate little show with 21 Pilots. All right?
Really?
Yeah, seriously. We don't joke about these things.
Oh my God! Thank you so much.
Are you hypothetically crying right now, or really crying?
No, I'm like shaking. I'm so excited right now.
Okay, hold on.
I want to get a tattoo.
Good, go get a tattoo.
Get the tattoo and debut it at the show. She seems like one of those people who camps out.
Yeah,
like a quiet camper.
But the good news is, if you're looking for these tickets and you didn't just get through, you'll have lots of chances. We've got a ton of tickets to give you, and we're packing the place. You can't buy them; you can only get them by listening to KROQ. Allie, let me ask you this. You know how a lot of times we will secretly record our wives without their consent so we can play the audio on the show?
Oh, yeah, on a weekly basis.
Right, and it's definitely led to a breakdown in our relationships.
Yes, it has not helped our relationships, let's put it that way.
I think it was Saturday night, I passed out on the couch, and my wife felt the need to record this. And it's not going to make me look good, but is it going to make me look like the most disgusting person on the planet? I will let you decide. I don't even know what show she's watching. Sounds very boring. I obviously passed out, and she decided just to roll audio because...
This is the most manly you've ever sounded.
Thank you, Jake. I mean, that is...
so what time was this?
I don't know. I should check. I mean, it was probably around midnight, I would think.
Oh, my God.
But
okay, so
I'm sure
late.
she could have gotten that sound much earlier. The video, there's video too. It is absolutely the most appalling I've ever looked as a person.
Can I see it?
No, I don't want to show it to anyone.
Why?
Omar saw it because he had to put in the audio, but I really don't.
Excuse me, I have a giant cutout of the most embarrassing photo I've ever taken, and you don't want to show me a video of yourself snoring?
I will not share the video unless we have 2,000.
Oh, stop.
Till Omar comes in here and he can world premiere. Because I'm telling you right now, this is, of all of, you and I do not have great self-images, but
Thanks.
At least, well, I'm just speaking for
you're
you.
Right.
You and I do not it's not hard for us to look bad. This is the worst. There's no one that could ever find me sexually attractive ever again if they watch this video.
Were you sleeping sitting up or laying down?
Kind of half propped up, but it looks like I look like a stroke victim, and my mouth is all drooped open, and just, I mean, I am out.
It sounds like
To be
the
fair-
way someone would fall asleep on a plane, where you're just kind of like hunched over while sitting.
I'm disgusted with myself. That's so hard when you get actually disgusted with yourself. Like when you accidentally switch camera on your phone, you get that up chin shot, and you're like, ugh, what is that?
And I have always kind of been on your wife's side when it comes to arguments and stuff. Now I really do understand what she goes through. She has to deal with this every time you fall asleep. This is every night that she has to live with.
Well,
no wonder she creates a barrier in between you two when you're sleeping.
The reason she claimed that she took this video is because she always will say to me the next day, you were snoring last night, terrible. And I go, prove it or it didn't happen, And then usually she's like, I couldn't figure it out. And I've tried before to catch. She doesn't really snore, but every once in a while I hear like just a little, and I'm like, try to catch it, but I never can in time. It's gone. So she sent me. She's like, here you go. This is you. This is what I deal with every night. And I was like, that is terrible.
I would not sleep in the same room as you if that was happening.
I said to her, I'm like, you should leave. Like I said to her, I don't want this marriage to end right now, but you should leave me.
Why don't you get one of those weird machines?
Not doing it. No way.
Those.
Omar's wearing one of those.
I'm just watching the video for the first time because originally I just put it on in the background and laid it down.
Let me see the video. Can you send it to me, Omar?
No, Omar, no. No,
Oh my God.
No, off the record.
And your dog's right next to you, too, by the way.
Also sleeping.
And the dog's like, oh my God, I wish I could leave him.
Off the record, Omar. That's an off the record video. So.
Okay, if we get up to 2,000, you got to post this.
I'm not posting it.
Yes.
I refuse.
Come on, throw that
in. Oh my
in.
God, don't be a little bitch. Come on.
I thought the sound is funny. We don't need the visual to go with the sound.
We always need a visual. And if the roles were reversed, you would make you release it.
I'm not releasing the audio.
With the amount of embarrassing photos and videos we have posted for this show for the listeners' amusement, you need to do it for them.
And
if not
Klein's
for me.
kind of hugging himself, like his hands are on his chest. Oh. Yeah.
You're giving yourself a hug because no one else wants to.
I mean, that is like some people are diagnosing me as having a medical condition. Klein has true sleep apnea. Someone says that's true sleep apnea.
Yeah.
So I'm dying.
Which is clear. It's crazy that your nose is as big as it is and it still can't work
does
properly.
nothing. You would think it's crazy.
Wow.
How
It's
insane.
weird. I took a snoring video this weekend too.
You did?
I filmed a flight suit, passed out snoring at the getaway this weekend.
Well, I'm sure it's not as embarrassing as Klein's.
It's pretty embarrassing.
Really?
And it almost sounds exactly the same. We should put them side by side.
But most snores sound alike.
Oh, that's what I thought. But my wife claimed this is the bad.
It's a piercing one.
Piercing.
It's not like shrouded behind the throat. It is very clear.
Klein, don't worry. No one thinks you're sexy anyway.
Oh,
great. Okay, thank you. The text line is really backing me up here. All right, well, we have
626. I was happily able to give all of you the bike fall video.
Which one? Oh, when you fell off the bike?
When I fell off the bike. I could have kept that video to myself. I could have said nothing, but I didn't.
Not to mention, right behind Allie is that big cutout of the worst photo ever.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, I get it. So I take back. I take back sending this to Omar.
It's coming your way, Allie.
What? Thank you very much.
Do not share with Allie.
This is redemption for me, okay? Because I'm happy to look like an a-hole every day. And even though you have one unflattering snoring video, you're going to keep it to yourself? Nuh-uh. Not how it works around here, Snorri.
We have to take a... Thank you. We have to take a break.
I will think of a better insult during that break.
Yeah, think of a better one than that.
Huge band.
And the Grammy goes to 21 Pilots.
Small venue.
Album of the year goes to 21 Pilots.
And your only way in
The biggest selling rock album of the year
is to win.
Give it up for 21 Pilots.
Attention, Los Angeles. This is Josh from 21 Pilots. KROQ is hosting a private show with us at the Bellwether.
Listen from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. to get on the exclusive guest list.
I don't believe the hype. We could turn back time. Taking my time on my ride. Please don't make any sudden moves.
A KROQ private show with 21 Pilots at the Bellwether. Courtesy of Atlantic Records.
Listen from 9 to 6 for your only way in.
Can you believe that, Josh?
Sweet.
On the world famous KROQ.
KROQ.
Yeah, let's do a chill style like that. I feel it. Summertime and the living's easy. Bradley's on the microphone, raw sound G. People in the dance will agree that we're well qualified to represent LBC. Me and Lee are going right to the party. Dance to the rhythm, it gets harder. It's a place to be. Come on. Oh, me and my girl got this relationship. I love her so bad, but she treats me like shit. On lockdown like a penitentiary. She spreads her loving all over, and when she gets home, there's none left for me. 'Cause summertime and the living's easy. party dance to the rhythm, it gets harder. It's a place to be. Quiet, but take this filth off my eyes. My burning sun, someday rise. What are we gonna be doing for a while? Said I'd split sail. Show us now we've come off the shelf. Hey! 'Cause summertime and living's easy. Riley's on the microphone with Marcel G. The people in the dance will agree that we're well qualified to represent the LBC. Me, along the week, everybody dance to the rhythm, it gets harder. It's a place to be. Hey, hey. Not evil, I've come to tell you that she's evil. Most definitely evil. Ornery, scandalous, and evil. Most definitely the tension's getting harder. I like to hold her head underwater. Hold her. Go! 'Cause me and my girl got this relationship. Me and my girl got this relationship. Oh, my girl. Oh, my girl. Oh, my girl. John, take a tip from me. Robbie's on the microphone with Ross MC. The people in the dance all agree that we're well qualified to represent the LBC. Me to the party, dance to the rhythm, it gets harder. It's a place to be. Oh. Summertime and living's easy.
Doon, 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 doon. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 doon, do, 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 do.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Ba-da-doo-doo, ba-da-dang-doo-doo, da-dang-da-doo-doo-doo-doo. Be-dee-doo-doo-doo, me-doo-doo-doo-doo, me-doo-doo-doo-doo. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Da 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 da 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 da.
So
long I've been waiting. Girl, you know I've been anticipating for the day you'd come my way. Now you're here and I got to say, you're my adrenaline, you're my fire. Girl, you make me wanna reach up higher. No star is too far. Spread your wings as we reach up for the sky. Give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love.
I see the lightning, feel the thunder. Girl, it's time for us to go down under. I've got you, and you got me. Let's get together and make some memories.
Give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love. I got a shoulder you can lean on.
When
Times get bad, don't be sad. Right here by your side. Yeah, yeah. True love's so hard to find.
when you get it, got to hold on tight.
I got you, and you got me. Let's get together and make some memories. Give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love. Give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love, girl. Now give me your love, give me your love.
Including but not limited to paying attention to every stupid thing we say this morning, because we will have a Klein Alley show quiz at the end with all questions based on stuff that happened today on the show. And just take some notes. We've done this before. People win tickets each and every day during the bonus hour. We are live till 11 a.m., so be ready to win your way into the show. Of course, if you can't wait until then to win, don't worry. We got tickets to give you all day, all week long on KROQ. And now it is time to try to see if 21 Pilots can be the first band to ever get 2 questions right. 2 epic questions right now with 21
Epic question. Hello.
Yo. Okay, Josh and Tyler, who is worse? People who take their shoes off on an airplane or people who don't go right away when the light turns green?
I'm gonna have to go shoes off on airplane. I think that's incredibly inconsiderate.
I do agree.
If someone's looking at their phone, though, the reason why they didn't go, I mean, that pisses me off too. So, man.
When you say right away, I'm assuming you're talking about like a couple seconds. But like if they completely ruin and the light turns red again before you can go, then that's a bummer.
If they take a second to go at the green light because they're enjoying the world around them, then that's cool with me.
Yeah.
Epic question number 2. You're eating food, you find a hair in it. Is the whole dish done, or do you just eat around the hair?
What hair?
Oh, nice. Love it.
What hair? That's what you got. You're in the Matrix. It's not real. What hair?
Smart.
Keep going. You don't even know. You just happen to see that one. You have no idea what else is going on. You just slot it with everything else that you missed.
I've definitely just pulled it out and thrown it away and just keep eating.
Of course, if it's red, if it's red, dyed red, you can tell it's probably one of mine, right? One of yours.
That's a giveaway.
Yeah, dead giveaway.
If it's a little too curly, then maybe you throw away the dish, right?
Yeah, short and curly, it's a tosser.
Yeah.
21 Pilots, we love you guys. It's always a pleasure. Thank you for squeezing us into your schedule, and we cannot wait to see you for the KROQ show. We love you guys. We'll see you in a few weeks here in LA.
All right,
Thank you guys. Can't wait.
Peace.
There you go. 2 epic questions. Successful answers. More tickets to see them coming up later this morning. We'll get into some Don't Be a Dick next as we try to save society by eliminating people that do dickish things. We will accept your open nominees now at 800-520-1067. And if we pick yours as the person we need to vote out of society, we give you tickets to see 21 Pilots next on KROQ. You guys did your part by helping to save actual human lives. Over 606 lives saved because of the blood you donated at the Stab and Grab Blood Drive on Friday. An annual tradition that's been going on for the past decade between KROQ and Cedars. And Dracula Dave was really appreciative of all of the people that stopped by and gave some blood. And as a result, we did twice as many as last year, and a lot of lives will be saved. But now we have to save society because there are people that you deal with every single day on the roads, at work, in life, in relationships that do things that we need to eliminate. It's time for open nominees for a brand new round of Don't Be a Dick.
Don't be a dick.
And our favorite one, the one that we decide needs to leave society and move to Australia immediately, will get themselves tickets to join us in a crowd of people, hopefully not full of dicks, at the private KROQ show with 21 Pilots. All right, let's say hi to Tina. Tina, first out of the gate this morning on KROQ. Good morning. What's going on?
Hello?
Oh, yeah, hi. You're live.
Hi, this is Tina.
Okay, who's calling, please?
Tina?
Okay. And would you like to introduce yourself to the people listening to KROQ right now?
Yeah, I am a
I'll start with your name.
21 Pilots fan. Yeah, I'm Tina.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this?
Live in Los Angeles.
Say Regina?
Tina.
Whenever you're ready, caller, please start with your name and then we can get to your story.
Hi, I'm Tina. Can you hear me?
Yes, good morning.
We just need to, before we qualify you for the prize, we just need your name.
Yeah. Yes, Tina.
How do you spell that?
Tina.
Oh, Vanessa just got back. Hey, Vanessa, you want to meet this caller?
I don't know who is this again.
Tina.
Who?
Tina, Tina.
Uh-huh. Okay, and just tell us who's calling and why you're calling.
My name is Tina. I'm calling for the 21 Pilots tickets.
Well, we know why you're calling for 21 Pilots tickets, but how will we know who to give the tickets to?
Can you guys not hear me?
What's that?
Who is this?
Tina.
I'm Klein. That's Allie. And you are?
Tina.
All right.
Don't be a dick.
Is this a joke?
Moving on, let's say hi now to...
Moving on from anonymous to someone else.
Zoe.
I nominate us for that.
Zoe, good morning. Hi, Zoe. You're on KROQ. What's up?
Hi, my name is Zoe, Zoey.
Thank you, Zoe.
I'm calling because something that I think is very dickish is when people put up a shirt to see how it fits on them outside of it, and then they throw it back without folding it.
Oh, yeah, dude, my mom is the queen of that.
Do you work at an apartment store or some sort of clothing store where people just put a giant pile?
Yeah, no, it's just like, guys, I get it, that's their job, but also, it's just considerate, to still, be able to, not have to, rummage through all these clothes that aren't, not folded because someone just threw it back.
Now, would you rather them not fold it at all or fold it and fold it badly to the point where you have to refold it anyway?
Oh, I feel like they're very bad folder. Honestly, just laid out flat, guys.
I've attempted to refold something before, and the person actually came up and took it from my hands.
They're like, just stop. Just stop what you're doing.
I was trying to put it back in the pile. They just cut me off.
My mom will do that. She'll take them, and then she'll try them on other people, too. She'll hold it up to me. She'll hold it up to my sister, and then just throw it. Keep walking.
Hi, KROQ, who's this? KROQ, hello.
Me?
Yeah, hi, who are you?
Tina.
Oh, hi.
Hi, whenever you're ready, Tina.
Okay.
All right, let's say hi to Sarah now. Hi, Sarah. You're on KROQ. Don't be a dick. What's up?
Hi, this is Sarah.
What's up, Sarah? What can we do for you?
My don't be a dick thing is don't cut in line.
Yeah. Everyone's so confused about what's happening now. They're like, my name's Sarah.
They're very scared. Yeah, they're like,
The last girl was like, I'm Zoe, Zoey.
Sarah, do you get cut a lot or no? Because I feel like some people will not tolerate it, and others they seem like it's never been easier to cut in line because so many people have their head in their phone that you could really. It's a great time for line cutters to be alive.
Yes, and it really makes me mad.
All right, hold on one second. Let me say hi
As mad as a Sarah can be.
She sounds angry. Let me say hi to, hold on one second. This is Lisa. Don't be a dick as we try to save society. What's up, Lisa?
Or is it me? Well, my name is Brisa, Brisa.
I mean, at this point,
is
I'm
a
just,
train wreck.
I'm done with it.
Klein's the name butcher. Come on,
Brisa?
the butcher. Come on, he's the name butcher. Screwing up your name, screwing up your name, screwing up your name, screwing up your name.
If only people could have simple names like Tina.
God damn, I just needed one Tina to
Just
call
a
in.
Tina that we can get on board with.
Brisa's a weather forecast. It's not a name. Go ahead. What's up?
So I guess for mine, it's like to don't be a dick is people on electric scooters because they're always cutting through traffic, at least where I'm at.
Yeah,
Yeah, but scooter rules kind of, I always feel like when you're on the scooter, you play by your own rules. The rules of the road don't really apply to you. And I think that
That's
makes...
how people get
well, yeah, that's,
hit by cars and
That's how
killed.
people hate them.
right,
Yeah.
that's why people hate scooter people. But
Is
that's,
that what you're pointing the pro column?
I'm not a scooter person. I don't get on the scooters. But I when I see someone on the scooter, I go, they're playing by their own rules. That's why...
Yeah, but that's why everyone has a problem with them.
I
That's
get
why
it.
everyone thinks they're dicks.
Yes, that makes sense.
I'm jealous of them. Because they're
You're-
weaving in and out and
Yeah.
having fun. Like, anytime you see a person on a scooter, there's no way they're not having fun.
Oh my God, even if you're in traffic, you're like, whee!
Yeah, it's awesome.
Also, it does feel that the scooter people don't really care that they're universally hated. That's the other thing that's kind of nice about it. They're like, I know you don't like me, and I'm going to ride on the street. Now I'm going to go on the sidewalk. Now I'm going to cut in front of you.
Right.
And people always feel like they're so precious because you can't run over the scooter people.
Well, I think that there's a lot of car jealousy. The cars can't just run onto the sidewalk whenever they feel like it, so there's jealousy. I get it. 626 wanted to nominate the classic. We hear from hear this one all the time. The person who walks their car, turns it on, gets on their phone, and just hangs out.
And that's also happening more now than ever before. There's
Yeah.
never been a worse time to need a parking spot than right now because the people that get in and zoom out of the spot quickly, they rarely exist.
I'm sure we are all doing this as well. But if I'm waiting for a spot, I make sure to make eye contact with the person and the blinkers on. Like, hey, we are in this together. I'm depending on you.
Let's wrap this up with someone who's been waiting on the phone a while now. Hello, who are you? You're on KROQ. Good morning.
Hi, this is Tina.
Yes.
She's defiant now. Don't F this up.
Tina?
What's up? Just say Tina.
It's time for your Don't Be a Dick nominee whenever you're ready.
All right, this drives me so crazy. People that just leave their shopping carts wherever they feel like it. Just take it back.
All right, so now we've heard from lots and lots of types of dicks in the world.
And lots and lots of Tinas.
Lots of Tinas. We can only vote one of them out of society. We'll come back and give away some tickets to 21 Pilots next after your Green Day on KROQ. overwhelmingly saying on the text line that give Tina the goddamn tickets. It's the only thing that she wants anyway. We heard a lot of people that had nominees for Don't Be a Dick, and let's be honest, society needs some saving. I mean, even the ones we can't get to, Allie, are the people that brake check in traffic, those that get up the second the plane lands, those that clap when the plane lands, the person who laughed at the mother-in-law's funeral. That's interesting. People that give the hard names to Starbucks employees. Imagine what that, I know what that feels like.
If you have a tough name, like, you know.
That's your name.
That's, yeah.
Like Tina.
That's,
right.
What are you supposed to do? That's your name. You're not going to make a new name up to make it convenient.
Well, sometimes you just say Tom.
Why? Why don't you just change your name to some random white guy name?
Make it easy. Tom. Okay, and then you
Make
forget.
it easy. I don't want to have a unique name.
And then you wait for your drink for days because they never called your
forget.
name. You forgot you gave a fake name. Anyway, Vanessa, figure out who gets the tickets because there's been so many.
Okay.
We have too much stuff to get to. I'm trying to count the YouTube people now. Omar claims he'll walk down the hall and wave, and we will release the snoring video, which is the least flattering video that I've ever taken.
I have seen it.
You saw it?
I have seen it.
What do you think?
Beyond expectations, Omar.
Yeah,
it's like
that's
the
great.
Taylor Swift album. There are some people who are going to hate it, and some people who think it's her best work. And in the video, Klein is like in a half-sitting, half-laying position, which I'm sure is not good for his breath support.
I was on Ambien also. I should point that out.
Yeah, and he kind of looks, not kind of, he 100% looks like he's a paraplegic.
Thank you.
He looks like, I mean, your hand is on your chest like Stephen Hawking style.
Thank you.
And you have this like draw from your mouth that like kind of is open but off to the side, you know, where you have to like breathe through a tube.
Great. So anyway, that's
So
what
if
you
you
get.
want to see that, get on the live stream.
Yeah, YouTube.
We got to 550 at one point.
2,000 is the number, and then we had the reset. So now we're ready to go. Go ahead and make it happen. We get the walk down the hall from Omar, which rarely happens. It's like the Pope coming to town.
Right.
And then of course we get that plus potentially the worst video ever taken of another human being. So if you just hop over there, there's always Omar claimed 2,000. He will not stand up for anything less than
Or $1 million.
2,000 or $1 million, which we don't have.
Blind
So-
Charlie, looking at you.
We will come back in a moment, though. In the meantime, if you want to check us out during the break, Allie's going to seductively dance in the corner.
What?
To crank those numbers up
No,
really
I'm
high.
not.
So get ready for some
that'll plummet.
seductive dancing. We'll be
I
right back.
released a panty haul video.
That's right.
Do this for me. I need this.
When we get back, we got that to get to. We'll have exactly 5 minutes to get to 2,000. If we can't do it in the next 5 minutes, the deal is
What?
off the table. Of course, it's off the table.
5 minutes?
Because we got a bonus hour to get to. We got ADD New. We got a lot of stuff coming up on the show. So we'll be back with that and more of your 21 Pilots tickets next.
106.7 KROQ, a system of mass communication. All manner of entertainment. Klein Alley Show. We will send over the air. Famous. We call it KROQ.
All right, it's time for the premiere that the world never asked for, but we're going to give it to you anyway. Allie had the balls, and you can see them in the video. to try on,
Never too old for those.
to try on what was once Omar's biggest fetish, panty haul videos, all the rage on YouTube. It's models or usually attractive people trying on underwear. They claim it's so that other women can buy good underwear for them, but we're pretty sure it's just a bunch of perverted guys watching it.
Yeah,
Allie
which
said-
I did watch some other panty hauls before I made mine, and it doesn't seem like anyone is doing what I'm doing.
Well, there's a
Usually
reason.
they kind of like sex it up, yeah, or you know they'll do like lacy underwear or thong underwear. So I haven't clicked on the link either. So
Allie,
we're
we're gonna
watch.
watch. We're gonna watch this for the first time. This is Allie's video. It's on YouTube as well. It is our way of celebrating 100,000 subscribers to KROQ's YouTube channel, where you can watch our show live every morning. So I'm gonna click on this. Hold on one second, and we're gonna listen to this together. If you'd like to be a part of this world premiere, this is Allie doing her first and last ever panty haul. Well, I shouldn't say last ever. Who knows? Maybe it's super successful.
I
Maybe
don't think this is going to be
maybe
successful.
this is how
I
you
really don't
become-
know why I've built up to this at all. It's going to be highly disappointing.
Also, all the panty haul videos get tens of thousands minimum, if not hundreds of thousands of views.
Millions
yeah.
of views.
Yeah,
mostly all just Omar.
Because of the quality of the panties.
So whenever you're ready, I'm going to hit play. We're all going to watch this for the first time. This is Allie's panty haul video.
It's on the YouTube Shorts on KROQ's YouTube page if you want to follow along.
All right, so here we go. Whenever you're ready, hit it and go.
I got 3 different brands of granny panties from Amazon. Let's try them on.
First, I started with the H. Pavov high-waist ladies knickers with soft stretch in a 5-pack.
Hold on, pause
and
it.
breathe
I had to pause it in mine already.
I'm telling you,
They
you
are-
don't want this.
They are so big. I've never seen a bigger pair of underwear in my life.
Why are you lunging?
Because I wanted to show them that you can move around and they won't move.
And karate kicking for any reason? Why the karate kicks?
Just because I was feeling myself.
Okay.
That's
Hold
what
on.
you have to do
just spit out my
creative
coffee.
things. You can't just stand there.
Are these underwear for comedy's sake, or are they for real? Like, would someone wear these for real?
No, these are real. They had
For real,
they had
someone wear
comedic ones that were like, like gag gifts.
These aren't
I
the
didn't buy
comedic
those.
ones?
No,
They're pretty funny.
they're really.
They're
real.
so funny.
Okay, let's keep going.
Was right. These retail for $11.99 on Amazon. No camel toe.
Okay.
Oh, God, they're pulled up so... Wow.
I'm being
Allie.
sexy in them, though.
They
But
are
you see me
snug.
doing a little pout?
I will give you
I was
credit.
doing a pouty face.
You have... I'm telling you,
Outgross
this
myself.
this is your new low. It really is. But
I
like,
was thinking that as I was shooting
Oh,
it
there's your
upstairs
tattoo.
while
Hold
my no.
oh, which you see her tramp stamp?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's-
It's that weird thing on her belly button.
Okay, it's not
That's
a weird
blob.
thing on my belly. It was something until I got pregnant. Now it is kind of a blob. Let's keep going.
I also really enjoyed the color selection, and you can easily move around without them slipping.
I'm moving around.
Next up was the Petit Wiz's women's underwear 4-pack high-waist cotton gusset Nishamande 4-waist stretch. These are cutting off the circulation just a little bit. Don't know how it's going to hold.
Pause again. Hold on. I need more of that
These I
tequila.
just had.
Let me have that tequila bottle over here. I got to do another shot.
You want another shot?
Where's the bottle? Is it still here? Can I pour this in my eyes, you think? Allie, hold on.
This is what you were being so complimentary of me during the show. I'm like, clearly he hasn't seen it.
I haven't seen the video yet. Now I've seen it for the first time. I mean, I can't believe how much you're really going for it here.
When I lose a bet and I do something, I say I'm going to do it. I really do it.
Yeah, and this is the
I
week.
had to film this while my in-laws were downstairs watching TV.
This is the first swipe left I've seen all day.
Okay, thank you, Jake.
There is, first of all,
My kids saw this video.
people are loving it. I mean,
Bro, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go check out that teaser that Ali put up of that panty haul or whatnot.
I mean, people cannot say enough good things about it, Al. You're getting rave reviews.
Yo, just calling to say that Ali's freaking granny panty haul was looking a little bit hot. Like, yo, Ali, you looking a little milfy, girl. What the hell?
You look a little milfy, girl. All right, moving on. We only have about 25 seconds left of
Okay,
this.
so I put on a pair of. Are you at the blue polka dot ones yet?
Hold on. You're still wearing this weird black matching set here.
Oh, okay.
These I just had.
So the blue ones I just had, so I put those on. No.
And finally, for $7.19, Warner's Women's Blissful Benefits Breathable Moisture Wicking Microfiber Briefs. These came in toasted almond, butterscotch, and black. Don't breathe. Right, if you plan on staying in this position all day, these are a great buy. But there was one more option I heard about, and I couldn't post the video without trying. These were a 10 out of 10.
All right.
Get yours at the KROQ shop.
That's not a
Just
thing
kidding, that
anymore.
doesn't exist.
All right.
Bye.
Great video. Wow. What a surprising end to that whole thing. I didn't even see that coming.
It ends in me in a diaper.
Not enough tequila in the world for that one. Allie, well done.
Check it out on the YouTube Shorts.
Worth it for that last shot of you wearing the official KROQ Klein Alley Show rock pants. We're going to get out of here.
Goodbye.
What a
Mwah.
fitting song to wrap up that chat with. This is Messy. Sure is. Takeaways next, KROQ.
stuck on an elevator is a lot different than being stuck on Mount Everest. And I think
on an elevator or in an elevator?
In an elevator?
Yeah, I mean, if you're on an elevator, that's cool. That's like
that's
Die
like
Hard
Liam
stuff.
Neeson
Yeah,
style?
you're like riding on the top of it.
And he's like, I'm going to kick some... Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, that's a bummer. I was going to kick ass, but I have to just wait.
I've been in an elevator a few times that have been stuck, never for more than like 20 minutes, but I have gotten to the point where I've thought to myself, I should climb to the... Like, I've seen them in movies. They climb to the top of it, and then they can pry the doors open.
How would you do that?
I couldn't do it, but like a taller, better man could. Like if there was a better man.
You just
in
sit
the
and shrivel in a corner and think, a taller, better man could get us out of this?
Yeah, usually I just think to myself, do I have any snacks? Who in the elevator would I eat first, and who in the elevator would I have sex with first?
Man. Usually I'm stuck in an elevator with people who I would not want to eat.
Right. No one is.
Or actually, maybe they'd be delicious, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So being trapped on Mount Everest is not something that's relatable to you or I, but 1,000 hikers, almost 1,000, were stuck on the mountain over the weekend.
Oh, you guys mush these people, huh?
Yeah, you
guys never mentioned Mount Everest maybe a couple times, maybe in your careers, and you mentioned it on Friday during Johnny Does the Nose, and this is what happens?
Yeah, so this happened on the eastern side of the mountain. I wanted to ask, Johnny, is this the Sweden side of the mountain, or is this the Tibetan side?
It's the snowy side. Whichever
Right.
side's got the snow is Mount Everest.
I want to just point out, the point Omar's making right now is kind of ridiculous if you think about it, because we mentioned something I don't even remember
Monkeys.
anymore. Oh,
Chimpanzees.
we mentioned chimpanzees last
And
week.
you spoke chimpanzee.
Randomly, and then later that day, she couldn't even wait to die till the next day. Later that day, that the chimpanzee
I think
lady
it was
died.
within hours.
Right, within hours.
There it
Then
is.
we mentioned on Friday during Johnny Doesn't Know, Mount Everest. Randomly gets brought up. Omar's right. I don't think we've ever mentioned that mountain before in the history of this show. And then the news over the weekend is there's 1,000 people that are stranded there.
Because
We've
of a
mushed
freak
mountain.
storm.
Right.
In October, that's like the go time for Everest because that's when the weather is the best. I mean, the weather's always bad when you're on Mount Everest, but that's the ideal conditions, right? And then a freak snowstorm traps 1,000 people, and they had to hire villagers to hike up there, scoop all the snowfall out, and try and get them down. There's still, I think, 200 to 300 people that are stuck there now, and imagine being stuck overnight in that area. And I just don't know where on the mountain this is, because if you're near the summit, you can't stay up there for very long before you start going crazy and doing that thing where you take all your clothes off and bury yourself in the snow, make a snowman, and die.
What's interesting about Mount Everest, and I've never climbed it myself.
Oh, tell us what's interesting, please.
I mean, I think the elevator story from a moment ago confirms.
I'll tell you the reality of Mount Everest. You've got all these people that are, paying to go do it. They're all in the world's greatest, most expensive hiking gear. They're climbing up the mountain. And then when they say we need some villagers to go rescue them, these guys climb up in flip-flops and a T-shirt, and they're in the middle of eating a sandwich or whatever, and they walk up the mountain in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, they're home by dinner.
It's
they have like
wild.
one little blanket over their face, and they're like, I'm good.
And I think to myself, I get it. That's their territory.
Well,
they're
but they're
used to
used to the conditions.
I
Most
get it.
people aren't. But then a lot of people who go on Mount Everest are like, hey, I'm a rich person who wants to say I climbed Mount Everest.
Sure.
Here's $100,000. Make it happen. I have no training.
Yeah, and by the way, for much less, you could Photoshop a picture of yourself on top of Mount Everest. Problem solved. You want to hang something in your office so people ask you questions? Put that up.
Just hire a Sherpa to give you a piggyback ride.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, that's true.
There are a lot of people who look like Sherpas walking around L.A. You could just find any one of them, take a picture, done and done.
All right, imagine this. You sit down at a restaurant. You're hungry. You're excited. Then you realize that you are sitting next to this.
So stop screaming.
That's the sound that's coming out of the baby constantly from the table next to you. Now, what do? This is an internet debate that's now taking place because this was a situation that happened over the weekend where a little baby was shrieking, and they can shriek at a very high pitch. I mean, this...
So stop screaming.
That kind of shriek...
is this at a Waffle House or Denny's or...
It's a great question, Omar. I think it really does depend on what type of restaurant you're in, because if you're in a regular run-of-the-mill diner situation, this is what you come to expect. Sometimes this is a good situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you're at like a nice Italian place for a date night, it can be more annoying. But the guy that was in the restaurant with them was sitting next to them. He was there by himself, and he was pissed.
Another customer asked Montana's mother V to take her baby and leave, saying the screams were hurting his sensitive ears.
You can leave. I don't have to leave if you have a problem with it. No kid should feel like they don't belong because of another customer.
That is what happened. He ended up leaving. V posted the video on social media, and as you can imagine, people have opinions. For instance, quote, "It's a public place. Babies are going to be in the public. You have to prepare yourself for this as an adult." Not everyone agrees. Quote, "If the baby is constantly screaming, it gets annoying."
Well,
yes, we know.
Strong opinion right there.
And I think you also have to understand the parents are also annoyed. It's not like the parents are just eating and moving along with their day and they feel good about what's happening.
Who's that person we used to work with that brought their kid to the hotel bar? We were all drinking and the kid was yelling and stuff.
That was me.
Oh, that's right.
He wasn't yelling.
Yeah, you almost killed him, too.
Yeah.
You broke that glass in front of him.
It's a couple glasses.
I'll walk on this.
We had to move a few different
That
times.
glass fell off the table by itself because of condensation.
Okay.
And the table slant.
It's funny that you're taking the side of the woman that shows up with the kid, and I
didn't say I was taking any sides.
Well, you said kids will scream. That's what kids do, and I get it. But at some point,
I said I think the parents are equally stressed.
Yeah, they are. But right.
Like I think people assume the parents just don't care, and I've had everyone who has a kid has had a screaming kid in a restaurant.
No, I get that, but the parent in this situation, in my opinion, should have left if it was to the level where the screaming was nonstop. There's no way I would put other people through that.
Right.
I just wouldn't do that because that's embarrassing.
Oh yeah.
Like you're like, oh my god, this sucks, and I don't want to ruin everybody else's time.
I would have
because
taken the kid out of the restaurant and then brought them back in later or something like that. But this is also not scream crying. This is scream happiness.
Oh,
and
really?
that's different. Yeah, the kid is like happy screaming.
To be fair, I do the same thing when my fajitas arrive. The same exact sound. I do make it.
All right, and then finally, the USPS already has an announcement for us. Leading said that there's a price hike in order for holiday shipping, and it kicks in next week. So they also said, this is not the USPS now, but this is just the market in general. A lot of stores are already releasing holiday deals. So I know that it was like tacky to start talking about the holidays before Thanksgiving or after Halloween, but it seems like because of the tariffs and people having to pre-order stuff, it's all bets are off. Christmas shopping has started. Stores are already releasing deals, and all of this is going to happen well before Black Friday. It's going to be a very weird holiday season.
All right, well, load up now, and while you're at it, load up for Valentine's Day. Get ready for 4th of July stuff.
Oh, happy Easter.
It's all there. Let's just go ahead. One giant super holiday. We get into a brand new hour of the show, a brand new week of the show, and it all starts next on KROQ. We're checking out YouTube for the first time right now.
Oh, getting close to 1,000.
It's numbers climbing. It's a slow climb. It's a Monday morning, though. What do you expect? We're Klein Alley Show KROQ. You can listen to us live on KROQ now, or for a lot of people on the text line are saying, first time getting into your little live stream there. Didn't want to see what you guys look like, but I'm doing it for the snore video.
Yeah, and it's on the KROQ YouTube page. If you haven't been there yet, go there now.
Want to see proof of life of DJ Omar Khan, so I'm checking out the stream. Anyway, we're on YouTube. If we crack that 2,000 number at some point this hour, you better believe Omar Khan will walk down the hall.
And
give
more
away.
importantly,
And the snore video.
Yeah.
My most humiliating video to date. Even more so than when I got my nipple pierced for the show, when I had to jump in that cold lake with my underwear on. This one is by far much more humiliating because it was a video that was taken without my permission while I was sleeping. I feel violent, to be honest. But whatever, for your amusement, totally worth it. 21 Pilots tickets, we'll give those away this hour because we just announced a private show. The only way to get in is to win your way in. Happening at the Bellwether, great venue, small venue, big band, and you'll win your tickets all week long on KROQ, KROQ.com for more chances to win, but win them from us. We got multiple pairs to give you every morning all week long here at KROQ. And just further proof, Allie, that anything we say on the show will be polarizing. This was a discussion we got into at the end of last week about sandwiches. And we have one call of love and one call of hate about the exact same topic. Just proof that no one can get along about anything.
Hey, what's going on, guys? We did this. Klein, dude, you put me on Jersey Mike's. I mean, I've had it before. I thought it was whatever, but I had it again this weekend. The turkey provolone. Probably my new favorite sandwich. Thank you again, guys.
You guys are tripping. So that's a guy that obviously agrees that, Allie, we have a great taste in sandwiches. The turkey provolone from Jersey Mike's.
It's the only thing either of us have ever ordered from Jersey Mike's, and there's no reason to order anything else.
Right.
And it's the combination with the provolone. It's not the same if you get cheddar or any other cheese.
Don't make any changes. It's great. And then, so that guy agrees. He went out. He got it. He's in. Listen, I mean, this is a good mood. This is the good mood of a guy that got a sandwich he enjoys.
Probably my new favorite sandwich. Thank you again, guys.
Dangerous. It can become addictive. Then there's this person that couldn't disagree with us more.
You guys are tripping. Jersey Mike sucks. Quiznos is awesome. Subway is
Quiznos is awesome.
No, I do not trust your sandwich game if you are saying Quiznos is even remotely a best.
How do you even get to a Quiznos? Time machine?
I
How do
know,
you
there's
find
like
one?
2 around. That's it.
Yeah, we did. We looked for that. We actually were shocked that some were still in existence. So this guy thinks that we're wrong. He's right.
Jimmy John's bread is hard and covered in mayonnaise, and it's disgusting. So you need to get your sandwich order in line, all right? Subway, I know it's the biggest chain, but it's also the best one. Get it straight. Butt plug.
Okay.
Sweet divots.
I think he just wanted to yell butt plug into the phone. But
well,
you know what?
don't we all?
You got us, sir.
Subway? Absolutely not.
Allie's wife is dealing with some Taylor hate. We'll get to it next. It's like deja vu all over again because people are putting on the text line now. The last time that Taylor Swift released some sort of an album or her concert dates or whatever, you and your wife got into a huge fight. And it was one of the funniest things I ever heard is when I started listening to the show. This is from 626. So
it's a yearly thing now because I think the last fight we got into was how much money she wanted to spend on the tour. And I know we talked to Nikki Glaser who said she spent about $100,000 following Taylor Swift around for her concert. But she wanted to, at the concert, buy a better seat and leave all of us in the section where we were so that she could go to the front. I mean, she is like every woman for themselves.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah, at the show.
You went to the show with your wife.
And my sister, yeah. All of us were sitting in good seats.
Fine seats. And she wanted to leave you all to buy, not just because she saw an open seat, to buy another ticket for a better seat by herself.
Yes.
So she has made her decision, Taylor Swift, over you.
Yeah, oh yeah. And she would have no problem. I had to talk her down saying, no, don't pay $1,400 for a floor seat when you're already sitting in a $700 seat.
So there's no rational thought that goes.
No.
She gets completely like obsessed.
Loses it. So
Now-
we were in a situation where we had to listen to the album together because it had come out at the time it came out. We happened to be together. She's got to listen to it all the way through. The way this woman listens to a Taylor Swift album is horrible. She talks over every single song. She talks to me about how it's referencing other songs, then proceeds to pause that song, look up another previous song, play it for me to compare it to the current song. I mean, it's intolerable.
Well, why don't you tell her to her face, because she's on the phone right now. This is Allie's wife, Katie.
Hi,
Katie,
babe.
congratulations
Hey.
on new Taylor Swift music. I know, what a weekend. A movie. And you went to the movie by yourself, I was told.
Yes, I did go to the movie by myself Friday afternoon.
You only saw it one time? Is that kid calling you a loser?
My mommy sucks.
Hi, Wesley.
He wants to see mommy's face.
Oh, well, that makes one.
So I can
person.
laugh at it.
Tell him to join the YouTube if he wants it.
Honey, I think we're already getting into the cap of spending with this round just because you pre-ordered the cassette tape. That happened before the album
Cassette
even
tape?
came out. Yeah, the cassette tape arrived.
How could you even listen to that, or is that just a collector's item?
No, we have a cassette player. We have 2 cassette players actually.
Separate purchase, by the way. Then you also had to spend the movie on the money on the movie, which is the price of a regular movie ticket, even though the movie is only an hour, right?
Hour and a half.
Right. And this is just contained content that was going to be released for free on Sunday.
Yes.
I heard most of the movie was just like a screensaver with her putting the lyrics up on the screen. Is that true? Like a karaoke almost?
I don't know if that was the I don't know if it was the majority of the movie, but yeah, there were lyric videos, and then there was the single that came out, The Fate of Ophelia. They played that music video twice and did like
They played it
school,
twice?
like MTV making of the video, you know?
But isn't that a video for free on YouTube right now?
Now it is,
Yes, now it is. But 2 days before that, it wasn't. So she has to pay for that. Then we had to go to Target yesterday to buy a toy for a birthday party. And Katie goes, while I'm here, I might as well buy the Target exclusive vinyl. Correct?
Yes. Hold on, Wesley literally just hit his balls.
Oh.
I'm going to do that to myself, too.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's the other part of this is, Klein, it's been on in the house nonstop. And then Wesley's going, can we listen to Blippi or can we listen
Something
to
else.
whatever? And
Right.
she literally just says no.
Oh, he's
I
crying.
said my phone's broken. But also, we're at the park right now. I'm playing Airplane, and he flew me to go see Taylor Swift, and then we ran on the little hills.
See, it's being
go find
it's
You're
being
working-
brainwashed into our son, and that's
Poor
where I
kid.
feel like these are his formative years. It's all about the first 5, Klein.
Kid gets trying to castrate himself right now over flying to the fake Taylor Swift show.
No, she told him she's not lying. She said my phone is broken and can only play this.
Oh my!
She told him that the phone is broken.
That's like torture right there.
Exactly. So this is a volatile time in our relationship because by the end of it,
He sums it up
might
best.
I add, this is an album that I happen to like. But
yeah, you do.
It
Thank
goes
God.
beyond just listening and enjoying something. I can listen and then listen maybe one more time and move on with my life. This is to the point where she has to memorize every single song. And a lot of people don't even like the album. I mean, there are a lot of haters out there saying that this is Taylor Swift's worst album.
I think there are people that they go into the experience wanting to hate it. Like, you go in with a biased opinion already. There's just a lot of people who want to be contrarian. I think you're one of them. I'm grateful that this time you liked it, like, pretty much off the bat, which
once you stopped
I think your
talking
opinion
over the
matters.
songs and I was able to listen to them, I did like them.
And then I just started texting Michelle the whole time.
Yeah, and then she's texting with her other Swiftie friends
Oh,
while
God.
she's listening to it.
This poor kid in the back.
Is that the album in the background?
That's the album.
That's one of the songs.
Is that Elizabeth Taylor I'm listening to?
I just wanted to talk about maybe some kind of a budget because it seems that there is no budget, and as soon as something comes out, you're one of the suckers. I mean, over the weekend, you were doing this whole Google rabbit hole about some kind of a code that had to be unlocked, and
Yeah,
then it
that
leads
was
you
fun.
to a door, and then it leads you to a music video, and all this crazy stuff. But it's all a cash grab, Katie. You have to understand we have to have some kind of a limit because there was no limit last year.
Okay. Well, the limit was, pretty high.
Katie,
and it wasn't last year.
I want to let you know, I found out that when Taylor Swift came by this radio station, not KROQ, but one of the ones down the hall, there is a jar of air that was taken when she was in the room. Would you like to purchase that jar of air?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
But you don't even ask the price.
No, that's fine.
Okay, whoa.
I was going to say way less. All right, $700 it is.
Okay,
Great.
so please, everyone stop objectifying Katie and asking her to spend money on ridiculous things simply because she is a whipped fan.
Right. And she'll buy anything.
She'll buy anything.
That is not true.
Well,
That's
and
not
the
true.
vinyl came with this gigantic, oversized poster
yeah.
of her.
We should get that professionally framed and hung up in the room.
It's massive. And she's like, we need to put this in our bedroom. I'm like, I'm just going to have one random half-naked photo
It's
of Taylor
hot.
Swift and no other decorations.
Have you ever been with your wife, Allie, intimately and been thinking about Taylor Swift?
1,000%.
Hey!
Oh, man. Wow. That's wild.
I'm going to make a poster now. I got to do some boudoir photos.
All right. Well, good luck with that whole thing. This sounds like a slippery slope to Nowheresville real quick. But
The album is really great.
323 said I would cry like Wesley, too, and hit my own balls if I had to hear two lesbians fighting over Taylor Swift's movie.
I agree. I think that guy made the wisest move of the day right there. I'm with you, Wesley. Ball bros.
All right. I love you.
All right. Love you,
Just
too.
think,
I gotta go.
think for 1
Ice is
second
balls.
before you click buy now. Just 1 second is all I ask.
Okay, honey. You got it.
That's a lie.
That's definitely
Okay.
He's like, stop.
Huge band. And the Grammy goes to 21 Pilots. Small venue.
Album of the year goes to
21 Pilots. And your only way in
the biggest selling rock album of the year
is to win.
Give it up for 21 Pilots!
Attention, Los Angeles. This is Josh from 21 Pilots. KROQ is hosting a private show with us at the Bellwether.
Listen from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. to get on the exclusive guest list.
I don't believe that I could turn back time, taking my time on my ride. Please don't make any sudden moves.
A KROQ private show with 21 Pilots at the Bellwether, courtesy of Atlantic Records.
Listen from 9 to 6 for your only way in.
Can you believe that, Josh?
Sweet.
On the world famous KROQ.
KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. And if you think about UCLA, it's a fine institution, unless, of course, you're a fan of USC, in which case you hate UCLA. Regardless, very difficult to get into. Most people, I think, get rejected. I think you have to have pretty good grades, pretty good test scores, and that's just to be a student there. So imagine the teachers there would be held to an even higher standard.
Absolutely.
We were all equally shocked and surprised when Postmaster Johnny told us that he was on
he casually was like, I have to go speak at UCLA later. And we were like, what?
I was convinced he was trying to spell something that was not UCLA, the college. Like, I thought he was going somewhere else completely, and he was trying to spell it. And then I thought maybe he's talking about something near UCLA, because I know he likes to go to the bars by there, because he says they got the good, the better baddies are by the UCLA bars.
I thought he was going to meet a girl at UCLA and talk to her, and that's what he meant by speak at UCLA.
Right, but Johnny, correct me if I'm wrong, you were brought in front of an entire class of people?
Sir, yes, sir.
And you claim, we asked you a little bit about this on the bonus podcast yesterday, that you were speaking to a room full of marine biologists.
One of them was a marine biologist. The other ones were all comms majors.
Comms majors?
Communications. I know
Right.
it's been a minute since you guys have been in college, but comms
Right.
is communications.
Right. And you went there for what reason?
I thought I was just going to be arm candy, kind of, but then I ended up talking for a whole hour
Arm
in front of the
candy?
whole class.
You think the teachers and guest speakers bring arm candy?
They would have brought me just to be like, hey, this is another kid that's like somewhat of a college age. Like, he's probably going to come along for that.
Right. All right. Why don't you,
Holy crap,
I'm going to play
man.
some of the audio. Johnny, I may need Johnny to come in the studio to defend himself for this, because this audio is crazy. And at some point, apparently, he badmouthed it. Johnny, you understand? I haven't heard this audio yet completely. I know Omar heard some of it and Allie did, but you kind of badmouth us to the room full of students. You
Go
know
ahead,
that.
play it. Let's hear it.
Well, you said it.
I know, but I don't remember what I said. But go ahead.
Did you prepare your speech at all?
No, not at all. I thought about it while we ate dinner beforehand, but that was it.
This is Johnny speaking to a class full of 100 students at UCLA.
So, just as Jennifer said, attention span is really, really, really short, especially nowadays. We grew up on, a lot of us grew up in the genesis of social media. And I had to kind of teach my coworkers the importance of that.
You had to teach us the
Yeah, I had to
importance
tell you
of
guys.
social media?
Yeah, I had to tell you guys. Remember, like, everybody's attention span is super, super short.
Yeah, you have to teach us about the genesis
Yeah,
of social media.
No, I grew up in the genesis of social media. You guys kind of were there.
I grew up
already.
in the genesis of Sega Genesis.
Oh, yeah.
That's the genesis.
Genesis does. Immediately, the first video, first 3 seconds, I say, don't say my name, don't say what show I'm on, it has nothing to do with radio. Holding up a box of cereal and a thing about sneaking cereal into the theaters.
Oh my God!
I felt like a superhero when I said that too.
Johnny, you're talking about your dumb bit you
Sneaking
do.
cereal into the theaters. I rest my case.
So wait, you're talking to a room full of kids that obviously know. You know, they don't need you to explain because they're looking at you like you're some old out of touch loser too.
Well, no, they're actually kids older than me in that class. But that was like
you're also saying you're all just spitting out things that are common knowledge nowadays.
Right. Show no attention span anymore. We get it. No one has an attention span.
That goes without saying. But also, too.
Right. But you did say.
That
Did you pick that up at UCLA yesterday?
That was like one of the big talking points that Jennifer wanted to bring up when she brought me. She wanted to bring up me riding the first time on the airplane, me sneaking chicken in my pants, and then just my experience.
Listen to Johnny. He speaks about his idea of sneaking chicken in his pants.
Play it.
He speaks about
he's about to win a Nobel Prize.
Yeah, like I did. Right. Imagine a teacher that actually like helped come up with some medical device that cured something.
Yeah.
Johnny is speaking about his bringing food in his pants in the movie theater. Like it. Listen to this. I mean,
sneaking cereal into the theaters. What if we did chicken? Me and Klein are big Costco guys. Okay. I was like, we'll get a rotisserie chicken. Go. First video, literally. Sneaking rotisserie chicken into the theaters.
Already messed up the name there. You called it you had it rotisserie, and then you changed it back to rotisserie, you idiot.
That's how I said it in the video.
I know. So he goes.
That's how I said it in the
then we're spitballing. We go, cereal. What can we do next? Rotisserie chicken. We like Costco.
Literally the next day, 130 views. I wake up to 130,000 views. Boom. Okay. It looks like he does it a lot. Oh, they're actually a radio show.
So now he's talking about bringing it back to the show.
Right, so you're saying that you had a genius hit you, bring chicken in your pants into a movie theater. You explain to the kids.
And now it's helping us.
And is anyone watching you as you're doing these?
Dude, they are feverishly taking down notes.
They're taking notes?
Yes.
They are?
Yes, notepads.
Holy crap.
How to transfer from UCLA.
Yes.
they're all filling out applications for other colleges. USC, Transfer Portal.
Any other school.
Marco on KROQ, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Hey, no, that was completely genius of UCLA bringing in Postmaster Johnny. You know how, like, when you have little kids, my theory is when you have little kids, so they're misbehaving, so you take them to, like, the county jail and tell them, hey, if you keep misbehaving,
they're going to scared straight them.
Yeah, scared straight. Yeah.
They basically brought Johnny in.
Genius of UCLA.
Yeah, they're very smart, right? They said, bring in this.
Drop out, this could be you.
As soon as Johnny left, they're like, so that's what happens when you don't go to UCLA. That's a smart school
That's
right
great.
there. All right, here's the speech continues.
What's radio? Who's Klein and Alley? It was the stepping stones that took its way to get there.
Beautifully said. It was the stepping stones that took its way to get there.
Oh, that's because I talked about stepping stones that took its way to get there. Yep, that's a Johnnyism right there. We had to start out sneaking pie. Then we had to do churro videos.
We had
we
to.
didn't have to.
Yeah, we did. We had to. You guys wanted it.
I love that this was all a strategic plan.
Yeah.
Yep.
So hold on. The plan was.
I like how Johnny's kind of like putting us in a position where we're forcing him to do all this stuff.
Right. These were all the things you wanted to do. In fact, we told you not to do all these things.
That's why I mentioned that in the
Yes.
speech too. We had to start out sneaking pie.
We had to.
Yep. We had to.
We had to start small with pie.
We had short pie. We had.
Then we had to do churro videos.
Had to do them.
Which we asked you to do consistently, and you did like 2 and then stopped.
Yeah.
Did you tell them that in class?
No, because I told him I was setting it up to talk about fellatio salad and how
right.
that was the
That's the
end
big
game.
cliche. Yeah,
and these were all steps to get to
We
that.
started with pie. We ended at fellatio salad.
Yep.
Meeting adjourned.
Wow, what are we doing here, guys? Seriously.
No, he's got a lot to say.
Yeah. My job is just to get the eyes, to give her an alley-oop so that her and her sales associates could close down and just slam dunk that.
What?
Good analogy. That is so good.
He's the guy providing the alley-oops.
Yes.
Your job is to give an alley-oop so that sales can then slam dunk that.
Dude, I'm Austin Reeves throwing up an alley-oop to Anthony Davis or LeBron James, and the sales team just slam dunks it. And
So that is kind of
the dumbest thing we've ever heard.
Why we're all doomed.
That is a scary look at the future. Anyway, stay in school, kids. This has been
an example of how we use talent in radio. Everything Johnny just spoke about.
Oh, boy. We are doomed.
I know what they want to see. They want to see us do that like Kendrick Lamar thing was like, bing, boom, bam, boom, bam, bing, bang.
That's what they want to see, kids.
That's what people want.
If any educators are listening and would like Johnny to speak at your institution, be it an elementary school, an obedience school, another college, please call. Johnny is available to speak to any classes effective immediately. He's got a whole... who knew he had such a patter down?
All the kids are writing down bing, bong, boom.
Can you say that bing, bong, boom thing again? I'm sorry. I
Write
left
that
off.
on the whiteboard, please.
I got bong.
Bing, boom, bam, boom, bam, bing, bang.
How do we spell that, Johnny?
Something that they really understand. It's our bread and butter. It's all we got.
All we got. That's all we got, guys. That's it. It's our bread and butter. That's all we got.
I forgot what we were talking about right there, but yeah.
We're experiencing the same things that everybody else is. Whether it's wildfires, elections, homeless, Ali's son gets sick a lot or gets hurt a lot. So
Are you just riffing right now?
The
whole thing is a riff. You're not supposed to stand up there with a piece of paper. I'm going to look so unprofessional if I did that.
Homeless. Allie's kid gets sick a lot.
But yeah, it doesn't seem like you're staying on the topic.
Yeah, what is the point
Like,
you're
what
making
direction
here?
are you going?
Didn't the first thing you
Are
said?
you throwing darts at something?
No, that was talking about like relating and connecting with the community. And I was like, we're like the average Joe. Allie's a mom that has a kid that gets sick.
KROQ, hope you've been paying attention through today's show. If you want another pair of these tickets to go to the private KROQ show at 21 Pilots, we will get to the Klein Alley Show quiz coming up in moments. So if you've been listening and paying attention, this is not going to go well for you if you're just hoping to sneak through, because these are all questions about things that happened on today's show over the last 4 hours. Get the answers right, and you will get some tickets to go to the private 21 Pilots show. Last week, we heard that very aggressive phone message between Pantyhose Greg
Oh, my God, that was the best.
and his previous roommates who were yelling at him because he was loud. So much so they finally evicted him. He was living with 5 roommates, and he was being so egregiously loud and inconsiderate that they basically threw him out. They did like a survivor style. They voted him out, blew out his tiki torch, and now the guy lives in a shed. Not to be confused with where Jake lives, which is a shack.
Yeah, and we did determine that a shack is greater than
A shed.
A shed.
For sure.
But Pantyhose Greg has left a message on the goat line to try to prove that he is in an even better situation than Jake because of something he's learned since moving into his shed.
Now I found out a guy died in this shed that I'm living in.
He found out that the shed he lives in was lived in by another guy before him that died in there. Now,
free ghosts.
I was looking one time at a house, and we were going to, make an offer on the house, and we found out that the previous person had died in there. And my wife's like, "We're out, not interested."
But died how? Because it matters. If you're just died of old age, that happens in houses all the time. But if it was like a murder or something really sinister, then you might have,
Well, the
a
last
haunted
place
situation.
we rented, both people that lived there got into a pretty bad car accident and died. So they didn't die in the house, but they died. That's why the house went
They
back
died
on the market. Tragically young, died, car accident. Before that, it was old lady died in house.
Easy. Done.
You don't care?
No.
Well, anyway, Pantyhose Greg
but
seems to care.
It's interesting with Pantyhose Greg's situation because a shed is usually where you would bring a body after you kill it.
Right. Not a pre-dead body.
Not died in a shed.
Well, listen to this, because...
Now I found out a guy died in this shed that I'm living in. Does Jake have that on his list of things? Did somebody die in the Shake Shack? Well, someone died where I'm living. Probably in the bed I'm laying in and died right here. I don't think I'm going to laugh.
So he's real
I feel
high.
like he's about to die right
Yeah.
and I'm going to join him.
5 hours later, he left another message. This was the follow-up.
Oh, hi, Klein and Alley. Pantyhose Greg here. I'm just sitting on my bed where the guy died.
So he can't shake it now. Now he knows it. If you don't know it, it's okay.
Well,
Once you
but
find out
it's-
about it, you can't shake the image.
And it's a smaller space. If you're in a house where somebody died upstairs or whatever, you can separate. You can go to a different part of the house. This is just all dead person.
So now he's just sitting there constantly in this new shed he moved into, realizing
But
that...
in the same bed, he says.
Well, yeah.
I'm just sitting on my bed where the guy died who lived here before me about 10 days ago.
10 days ago.
Whoa, the guy died 10 days ago?
Listen, I don't know how much of this is real and how much of this he thinks is real, but he claims that the shed he moved into, there's a guy that lived there 10 days ago, died in the bed. They got the guy out and moved Pantyhose Greg in.
Anyways, I'm just laying plays in, waiting for the signage to come up.
So he's like afraid to sleep in there now, I think.
Man,
So
that
he's-
is a quick working landlord, huh?
Really? Give him credit, man.
He's like, get someone else in.
All right, let's go. Change the sheets. Don't worry about it. Just get him in.
ASAP.
Get him in. So I'm just saying. I know that in the Shed Shack debate, Jake, are you aware that anyone died in the shack you live in before you, or no?
As far as I know, no one has died in the Jake Shack.
All right.
I don't know. The fact that he's a dead shed now makes it cooler.
Dead Shed is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Panios Greg lives in Dead Shed.
Yeah, dead shed.
Dead. Yeah, we
Dead Shed.
gotta get him to yell when we have him on the phone. Dead Shed.
Yeah.
It's funny you're mentioning your Jake Shack beans because that woman who is trying to catch up on our podcast, Nikki D, has finally got to the episode where we unveiled Jake Shack beans. Listen to this.
Hello, it's Nikki D. Calling because I'm laughing my ass off driving today, listening to the Jack Bins. It was so funny, and the funniest part was not the Jack Bins every time he said it, is that he was starting to piss everybody off, Jake, so much. Like, at one point, Allie's like, you're not even saying words anymore. It was like,
So anyway, she's now just catching up. She's way behind on the show, but it just goes to show you that if you put in the effort, eventually you'll potentially catch up to the live current version of our show.
This was a good period.
She's
that
a few months
listening to now.
behind, but during the Jake Shack Bean days, not funny anymore.
Jake Jack Beans.
That-
Now it's nostalgic.
That joke has worn off, clearly. If you would like...
Nikki's going to be so annoyed when she hears this.
Yeah. In the future, Nikki, you're not going to like this anymore. We will get into your 21 Pilots tickets in moments. If you've been listening to the show, let's go. K-Rock, we are Klein Alley Show, and the deal we had for you earlier this morning is we will announce a secret show with a K-Rock band, big band, tiny venue, and we recommend you listen to everything we say on the show because it could be the one thing standing between you and tickets. And now is that opportunity to prove that you've been paying at least a little attention to what's been happening on today's show. Got some questions here, and the first person that can get 3 in a row right. Not easy. You think it is? Just 3 questions. But to get 3 in a row right means that you've been not only paying attention to the show, but you've been listening for the full 4 hours plus. And the very least we can do is invite you to our little private show with 21 Pilots.
Yeah, maybe you're listening because you love 21 Pilots and hate us, and maybe you love the show and just happen to be listening and like 21 Pilots just fine and would like to go to the show. Regardless, everyone has an equal opportunity to win.
So it's time now for the Klein Alley Show quiz. And do not, if you are thinking to yourself, I can't get through yet, or I'm not the first person they put on the air, I don't have a chance of winning, fear not. Many times we got to go to quite a few contestants before we get a winner to go 3 in a row right. It's time for your Klein Alley Show quiz.
The Klein Alley Show quiz.
That's funny.
Titi Kaga.
I don't have fleas. I have ants.
This Gregor likes Walmart.
You never call.
Ozzy.
I'm with you, Hitler.
Bitch.
A lot of that is out of context. Just want to point that out yet again for any of you new listeners. I'm going to say hi to Tina, listening in Thousand Oaks right now. According to Vanessa, a different Tina. Good morning, Tina. Welcome to KROQ.
Good morning, sweet bigots.
Sweet bigots. Sweet bigots is what we say
I
around
love
here.
that you were like, that's the catchphrase of this show, and I'm still going to listen.
That's our new one now. Sweet bigots, baby.
Bigots.
That's Allie. All right, Tina, we have 3 questions for you. Hopefully you get them all right so we can send you to 21 Pilots. Question number 1 from today's show. What is this?
What is it, Tina?
Oh, me. Sorry, can you play it again?
Yep, what is this?
That's Klein snoring.
All right, she's off to a good start. Video yet to be released, but soon enough, I've been told.
I think we're going to do Taylor Swift style, where we put it in movie theaters first.
Great, if you want to buy a ticket.
And then we'll release it on YouTube later.
Question number 2. This is not going to be easy now. What food item did Jake steal from one of the nurses at the blood drive last week?
In-N-Out sandwich.
Wow.
All right, I would have said burger, but okay, we'll accept that. He did steal an In-N-Out burger from a nurse, a hungry nurse that was there collecting blood and saving lives, and Jake, just right out of her hands, grabbed that burger and ate it over the trash can.
Malnourished nurse.
She's gotten 2 right. If you get this 3rd one right, we don't even need to go to another contestant, which is rare that happens. I hope you get it right, but also I hope for everyone else on hold that you get this wrong. So we're rooting for you and against you. Earlier this morning on the show, apparently Klein, that's me, called a listener a nerd. Why did he call a listener a nerd?
Why did he call a listener a nerd?
You looking over notes you took?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm looking at my paper really quick.
She's taking notes. Give her a second to look at her notes, Allie.
Oh, yes. Because she was braces. She was wearing braces, right?
You are going to 21 Pilots. I did not think you would do it, but you did it. Congratulations.
Are these the same notes that you wrote Sweet Bigots onto?
That's what we say around these parts, Allie. You know, we've been saying that since our great-great-grandfathers.
They're all sweethearts.
Sweet divots for future reference, Tina. And congratulations. We will see you at the private 21 Pilots show. Come back with your takeaways. Wrap things up next on KROQ.
It can hurt too.
Oh,
and
that's
like,
what okay, got it.
Didn't you start this whole thing by saying people have a short attention span?
You know what's crazy?
I think we got a bing bong boom.
I have thrown a little spice. I sympathize with Allie's long questions because when I get in front of it, when I'm standing up there, I'm like, I just want to keep talking.
And then you're like, what am I saying? I don't even know.
There was one time I did that.
Anyway, a lot of, the text line is overflowed with comments about this. Johnny, of course, speaking at UCLA. This is just some of it.
Like, Allie's son gets sick a lot or gets hurt a lot. So does the mom in Santa Clarita. A great question. Thank you.
You chopped that up. You chopped that up.
Who asked that question? What was the question?
This other girl named Allie that was wearing a hoodie that said orgy. She had asked the question.
What was the question?
I honestly don't remember, but
great.
But great question.
All right, here we go.
Johnny, I'd love to know, do you feel safe at these events with, the general public?
Do you feel safe? That's an interesting question.
So this woman, was one because she wanted to do public events with her
Brazzers.
With Brazzers. And she was like, hey, do you guys feel safe at your events? And what do you do to feel safe at events?
Hold on, they had someone from Brazzers speaking?
Yeah.
Man, I should have gone to that.
Totally. Another great insight, and this does happen.
Another great insight.
Jesus Christ, John.
So as a guy, I don't really feel threatened when I meet listeners. Some people are sketchier than others. I'm not going to lie. Some of them have way more crazier piercings. Some of them have crazy colored hair. And some of them just look like living in a trailer off of Hacienda.
Don't you live? Did you? Hold on, Johnny. Don't you live in a trailer?
Yeah,
Isn't your hair colored?
Yeah. But my hair is a natural color, not like
described
purple.
yourself.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I had
I don't know.
rights.
This is why I don't like the difference between Johnny in his 20s and someone in their 70s was like the weird kids with the purple hair.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Karina. KROQ, Klein Alley Show is coming to an end for now. We fell exactly 3 people short from Omar walking down the hall to say hi to us on the live YouTube. I'm so disappointed, but at least for now, the snoring video will remain a hidden treasure. Tomorrow's a different day, though. Tuesdays, people usually
just post it.
Yeah, I think we should just post it.
Yeah.
If you're going to post it,
we were going to post it anyway.
You better walk down the goddamn hall and say hi right now, you son of a bitch. Tomorrow, Florence from Florence and the Machine will be joining us in studio, so we got that to look forward to.
Show her that video.
Oh my God, that would be the best.
We're not showing that to Florence, please. Absolutely,
Snorence
we will
for
not.
Florence?
Oh my God!
We're not.
It writes itself.
It's a terrible. It's such a crowbar in.
Whatever it rhymes, you gotta do it.
All right. There you guys got
You
a
would
point.
have crowbarred it in too. Come on, you would have loved it.
We have to do it. Damn it. Anyway, that's tomorrow on the show. Florence and the Machine. Thank you, 21 Pilots, for joining us today, and thank you for letting us do this little show with you. It's a private show. You'll win tickets throughout the day on KROQ. Tomorrow morning, Vanessa claims we'll have at least 5 pairs of tickets every single morning this week. So lots of chances to win. If you're new to the show, you're forced to listen to us because you want to win your way into the private KROQ show. Details up on the socials and at KROQ.com. But just recommend this is a good week to go ahead, hunker down, lock in, pack your patience, as Omar likes to say, and be ready to win your way into the private show with 21 Pilots. All right, takeaways from today's show. What do we got?
818, my takeaways. If you see Klein at a hardware store, he's just there for the sniffs.
Just there for the sniffs. That's right. What's that sound like, Klein? That's good sniffs right there.
818, my takeaway is Clippy was the OG scammer.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, 949, my takeaway is it is officially the year of the Tina. 626, my takeaway is Taylor Swift causes you to hit your own balls. 818, Klein has the best whore hookups.
I do not.
And 213, my takeaway is hoo-yah, baby. Hoo-yah.
Hoo-yah, Navy. Hoo-yah, Navy. Hoo-yah, Navy.
You think that was written 3 times, or you think she was trying to get it right one of the times?
Yeah, I think she was just trying to get it right. And I think it got worse with every pronunciation.
Sure did. All right, what's your takeaway from today's show, Jake the Nerd?
Klein is the 8th dwarf. Snorri.
Thank you. Great. Al, you got a takeaway from today's show?
Yeah, my takeaway is the guy from Alien Ant Farm slays.
Oh, man, that's crazy. He slept with one of our listeners' moms. I can't believe we didn't give that guy the tickets. He lost those tickets to Braceface. And that guy's, every time we play Alien Ant Farm, he's got to think about his mom getting plowed by the lead singer. That's
I can't
crazy.
wait to see Braceface at the show.
Omar, you have a takeaway?
Yeah, this is it.
I'm flatter.
Yes.
I'm flattered.
Everyone's flattered. All right, well, that's all we got for you, but we'll do it again tomorrow. Try to do it better. If you need us in the meantime, find us on the socials, Klein Alley Show,
Why don't
Instagram.
you drink some water, dude?
I'm out of energy today. Clearly, everyone's freaking me out now.
That's right when you need it.
A lot of people are telling me on the text line that after listening to my snoring, I'm legitimately going to die in my sleep if I don't do something immediately. So I guess I'll be like
one of those Darth Vader masks.
I got to move into one of those sheds with all the other people dying in the
Look,
bed.
people were saying that they were naysaying those masks, and then they got one, and they were thrilled, and they never looked back.
So,
and they sleep better than ever, and their life is better. You can breathe.
We'll
Think about what it'd be like, Klein, if you could breathe properly.
And then think about how much more smelly that stuff you bring in the studio is going to be for me.
Oh, man.
All those smelly...
It'll be curry week as soon as you get it fixed.
Oh, great. Can't wait for that. All right, that's it. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.
Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ 106.7 KROQ.